Sorry.
Are we live? We're live? Wow. We're back, everyone.
I think we're back.
We're back, babies.
Hey, Em, haven't seen you in a while. How you
Thanks
doing?
so much. Gosh, Sean, I'm so good. How are you?
Fucking great. We're back in the saddle. Back with the steel chair. It's Blackwater. Tim, how you doing, bud?
I'm good.
So good. Well, I have a laundry list of announcements this evening, so I'm going to just go through those, and then we're going to roll the intro, and then we are going to play some gosh darn Dungeons and Dragons, because that's what everyone's here for, right? We're here for some Blackwater. It's such a treat to be back with all. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. I have wrestled the announcements back from Matt, but he may take over them at some point. I have to go in and do baby things. Oh yeah, that's a preface that I'm going to say. There may be some moments where I have to step away because I got to go take care of a baby, and that's totally fine. Okay, a big thank you to our sponsors, Legendcraft, a nerdy woodworking company from Calgary, and we are also very proud to be sponsored by Modern Arcana, makers of fine shirts and prints and mugs adorned with 5e spells. Sean.
I gotta take care of a baby is what I do when I need to take like a self-care day. That's what I'm saying from now on. Sorry, I can't
have to take care. I'm baby.
Take care of a baby. I'm baby.
I gotta take care of baby. I'm baby. So if you like what you see, type !legend or !modern in the chat, and you can find links to go directly to their stores and enter the code Blackwater checkout for a discount, because we love you and care about you immensely. Love as always to our dice goddess Keisha. You can find her at fairydragon_dice on Instagram. Her commissions are open, so DM her for all your clickety clackety needs. Our campaign artist is the amazing Tiana Kovacevic. You might see that we've got a little a little fancy little glow up here on the channel, and with always the most beautiful art by Tiana. She's the best. You can find her at Miss_Marston on Instagram. I'm really trying to convince her to get on Twitter, but she's not on Twitter. So go find her on Instagram. She's closed for commissions. I'm sorry. I can't fix that because she's so busy, and she's a very talented animator. But maybe if you really need something, you can message her and see if she's got time for you. It might not be right away, but I'm sure she'll make time for you. Speaking of art,
go see the new Addams Family movie.
Yeah,
that she worked on.
She did. She was
stay for the credits. Go and you stay for the credits.
She's in the credits.
Cheer.
And then cheer extra loudly when you see her name. Speaking of art, do you want to get some art on your body? We have a merchandise store. Type !merch to find a link to our Redbubble store, where you can find designs on products like shirts and hoodies and shower curtains and aprons and journals and dad hats for your dad.
Did anyone else like perk up because we thought we got like a tattoo
deal?
Tattoo, yeah.
Sure.
Art on your body. I was like,
do we get a tattoo deal? Are we sponsored by a tattoo artist? If there's anything else you'd like to see in our Redbubble store, please let me know, and we can make that happen for you. We are also starting something a little new here now that we're back. We're starting a clip of the month contest. So every month we'll be looking through all the clips. We want to highlight you and your clipping abilities. So what you're going to have to do is, if there's something that you think is amazingly wonderful and awesome that you want to submit, clip it and then tag us in it. And if you post it on Twitter or send it to us or post it in your story or on your grid post on Instagram. And every month we are going to be picking one and sending you a prize, because, oh my gosh, I love giving away stuff. Speaking of giveaways, I also have 2 giveaways for tonight. We're going to be giving away 2 limited edition Blackwater mugs. These are the last 2 Blackwater mugs in existence. These don't exist anymore. These are the OG Blackwater mugs that says "This is probably spider milk" on the back. So we will be giving away one at the break and one at the end. So stick around to enter that contest, because I want to send these to you. I really, really do. I really want to send them to you. If you want to hang out with people who also love Blackwater and us, and by us, I mean we're there, not necessarily love us, but maybe too. You can come hang out in our Discord. It's a wonderful, amazing place. Type !Discord to find a link and come hang out here in Twitch chat while we're streaming. But other than that, go hang out in Discord because we love you. A big thank you to those of you who subscribe to us. Don't forget to re-up your subscriptions every month because they don't roll over. You also get 1 free subscription with Amazon Prime. And if you like our show above and beyond a subscription, type !donate in the chat to head over to our coffee. We're just really thankful to have you here. And it's been amazing being in chat with you guys for the Dresda Files. And now I'm really excited to be back and see all of y'all here. You know what else I'm thankful for? Lore Club. as always, shout out to my sweet lore club folks in the chat right now. Our amazing mod, the New Experience Network, has set up an amazing chronicle, and you can get involved too by typing !lore and heading over to the Google form. As you can tell, we are back with our main campaign in all its glory. But if you want to dive into the summer campaign, the Dresda Files, because I know you do, type !YouTube and you can head on over there. We are also going to be releasing some YouTube exclusive content from the Dresda Files. We have all of the session zeros from every character on the Dresda Files, and we will be releasing them over the next 2 months. So keep an eye posted to our socials and head on over to our YouTube to see those. And don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. That's really, really awesome for us and helps us get the word out about our amazing, amazing show. So go over there and do it right now. Do it right now. Go over to YouTube right now. Do it. Do it. And then
no. I would stay here.
Play some
stay here.
But
stay here. But also go over to YouTube and subscribe to us.
Nightbot is also broken, so you'll have to go the old-fashioned way. Nightbot is sleeping on our mods right now.
Oh gosh darn Nightbot!
But they're trying their hardest.
Bless you, mods. We also love
got to
mods.
deal with baby stuff.
Got to deal with baby stuff. Please tell our mods you love them because we love them very much. Before I get into our programming for the next little bit, Len, what are you doing on your channel this week?
Tomorrow I'm doing some Animal Crossing. I've been really into Animal Crossing. I'm trying to catch all the fish.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna do that, and then I think I'm gonna play a Luigi game sometime in the week.
Fun. Oh, we love that. Sweet.
Yeah,
okay, so please go over and follow Len's channel. That's at Len Leno. Our mods will post it in the chat, and you can head on over there and follow them for all of their wonderful stuff too. Programming this week, we are back next Wednesday with DM Roulette. Oh my gosh, we are going to be joined by the amazing Jasper William Cartwright from 3 Black Halflings, plus waiting on confirmation from a couple other guests. We're so excited for this month's iteration of DM Roulette. So please come join us Wednesday, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then next Saturday, oh my gosh, we are back with what may be the nicest episode of BlackwaterDnD that there's ever been. Because, my friends, it's going to be episode 69. We are going to be back next week with the nicest episode ever. We will also be doing, in honor of our 69th episode, a giveaway for a Vanguard privacy screen from Legendcraft. Holy bananas. You're going to want to be here for that. So lastly, whether you are new with us tonight, thank you to all of you for being here, or whether you've been with us for ages, thank you so much for your support. We love you immensely. And thank you for hanging out at our table with us. We hope you feel really welcome here. So let's, Cody, can you roll the clip? Cody, the clip.
Ba-da-da-doom, ba-da-da-doom, yeah. When you're stuck in quarantine and there's nothing on TV, come on down, come and see BlackwaterDnD.
Oh my
I think
gosh.
we're back.
Tim?
I mean, did you want to do a little, because we may have some new people and it's been a while since we've been in this world. So we are working on this week on YouTube. We're going to be putting out a longer kind of campaign recap. So you can kind of get brought up to speed about everything that's happened up until now, because it's, there's a lot that's happened. And if you're jumping in for the first time, it might be nice to have a recap. But in the meantime, for tonight, Emma is going to do a short recap, a brief overview, very quick.
Very small. I've got this prepped because we had someone ask us about it on Instagram, so I thought we would read it out tonight. Also, have we done names and pronouns? Did we do that? I think that was on the slide. But anyway, our art is up here. If you have any questions for us, please throw them up in the chat. If you have questions about the characters or the story or anything like that, our mods will be able to help you, or people who have been longtime watchers. I know there's a couple people in there who have watched every episode front to back. So I love and care about you very deeply. We love you. Chef's kiss to you. Okay, so for a very brief recap, our party Blackwater met over 2 years ago in world time 2 years ago in a small town to hunt down some werewolves. From there, they've saved the city of Wolfreen from elemental chaos, plane hopped around to save friends trapped and enslaved, purged mind flayers from the town of Barmwich, healed a blight in the Feywild, and sealed the chained oblivion away in the depths of the abyss. They're recovering from fighting the former Raven Queen, who is jilted after a war with the gods. And now, thanks to Blackwater, she is sealed in the negative energy plane, but for who knows how long. The party is currently taking a year to themselves, fulfilling various to-dos, and now finds themselves in the astral sea, hunting down something that is out of sync with the harmony of the universe. So that's the briefest overview I could give.
So good.
Thank
So
you so
good.
much. Thank you.
Wonderful. So I will give a little recap on the last session. So for those of you just joining us tonight, last time where we left off with Blackwater, you had all been brought together to help Adonis retrieve an item of interest, an item that is out of frequency with your universe. Sailing to a small floating island on the astral skiffs, the party was set upon by an astral dreadnought. Destroying one of their skiffs, they managed to dispatch the otherworldly behemoth and make their way towards the floating island. And as you begin your approach, you're still a few hundred feet away. You noticed a massive Nautilus-shaped ship rise behind the island on the far side and start flying into the distance. And that is where we pick up, as you can see the island itself now coming into better view. You can see there is some flora on it. There is what looks to be kind of a kind of darkish grass of some kind, and you can see trees in the distance. But unlike the trees that you're used to seeing, the branches seem to be sort of flopped over and kind of gently swaying.
I noticed the Nautilus shell leaving, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would point that out. There's another one leaving that island.
We're going to the island. Nautilus shell is heading away.
On the other side, yeah, it's going away
We're
from
coming this way. They're going that way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Should we try and intercept it?
Can we, or is it like too fast?
It's moving pretty quick.
Oh, it's moving pretty quick.
Want to have a big lasso or something?
Did you get that hook from Duke Corbana?
Corbano's not with us, right? I think I placed an order about it, but I
placed
did
an
not
order for a big hook
but
from
I
Corbano,
look,
the astral skiff yard.
I got a good arm, but I don't think I
master.
can chuck it like 4 nautical miles.
Yeah.
I think it's a little out of my speed. I think we check out the island. Nautilus probably means mind flayer or something. We just know we're going into company, but we've come this far. We just be ready for folks who may not be friendly to us.
How far are we away from the island, Tim?
You're probably about 150 feet now.
Oh,
Can
right
I
there.
take a moment and I want to cast locate creature.
Okay.
Let me see. I just gotta check the range on the spell. And then I'm gonna have
How
to
big
go.
is this island, Tim?
Not very big. It's probably maybe 800 to 1,000 feet across.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty small.
Petite.
Yeah.
At least you spit. Is there like a mountain in the center, or is it one of those?
You can
big...
see from what you can see, there is a bit of a hill up, but you can see kind of where you're floating. You can see that on the center of the island there looks to be kind of a larger mass of trees. There's some around the edges, but now as you're getting closer, you can see the branches do kind of hang limp, and you can see that the bark is sort of like a purplish gray color, similar to the grass.
I don't like that.
And you can see there's some shrubs and stuff like that too.
Okay.
And a fire engine driving through the astral sea at a very
that
fast
was
pace.
the
That's
ship.
the thing that's out of sync. Okay.
Yeah.
Can I cast locate creature on Cora Thorngage?
Okay.
Oh God.
You do not sense Cora Thorngage.
Okay.
Within 1,000 feet of you.
Oh, I don't like the way you said that.
I don't like that.
Okay. Well, I can't seem to get a beat on Cora, at least for now. But I can, once we get to the island, I can scry on her to see if she's here. But I think we should go and take a look around. Kale, you said that the thing that we're looking for is there?
Yeah, as far as I know, that's where Adonis said we'd find it. He seemed to. I mean, part of the reason he sent you along is because Yana is able to sort of see it. I have ways of trying to find these things, but it's kind of something you can either do or you can't. So
right.
We should. Do you know of some sort of danger of which I'm unaware?
Very briefly, the former Queen of Wolfreen, we're pretty sure, is either associated with, at the very lowest, or is a mind flayer. And I think this might have something to do with her. Also, Adonis we found something that is very out of sync with this universe, a mandolin. Adonis has it right now, but
like for potatoes or carrots.
No, like an instrument, to play music.
A little small guitar. Okay.
What did you think?
Like a mandolin.
Like an instrument.
You use it to cut potatoes and carrots.
It's called a knife.
They didn't have a lot of vegetables in the scar.
Yeah, it's like a knife, but it's sort of in a box, and then you slide the potato. And then
so instead of sliding the knife over the potato, you slice the potato over the knife?
Now that I think about it,
that sounds like cutting vegetables backwards.
It's a very dangerous way to do something that should be very simple, because I've never used one without cutting myself. So, but I'm glad to hear that it's a guitar and not a mandolin, because that would be a very strange, out of sync item.
Kale, you good at spotting things by chance? Got good eyes?
Yeah, I mean, they see pretty good.
Great, you're coming with me. I'm going to cast Fly on myself and Kale. Just be like, just so, we make sure everything's cool. And I'll go 60 feet up to see what's over that embankment, Tim.
Okay.
I don't like surprises.
All right. So as you fly up, you can both make perception checks.
Oh, I didn't tap you for guidance on the way up. I'm so sorry.
Too quick.
And you guys flew away too quickly.
Ooh, that's good. I'm not good at this, but that's good for me. I think it's 16 for me.
Oh,
for the kid.
21.
21 for Kale. All right. Letters, you're kind of taken with these trees and the shrubs, and you now see, as you kind of are up above, you get a better look. You can see the roots of these trees and the shrubs sit a little bit above the ground before they go in, and they look very much like blood vessels. There is some movement within them, very slight, but you kind of are sort of taken off guard by that. And that seems to be mostly your focus. And you can see the way that the branches are kind of limp and hang. They are reminiscent of tentacles. And it is sort of jarring to you. Kale, you look into that kind of thicket of trees, and you can see they're kind of arranged almost in a circular pattern. However, one side, the far side, you can see several of the trees, probably 4 or 5 of them, fairly large. They're probably about 50 feet trees. About 5 of them have been toppled. It looks like they've been crushed with potentially the Nautilus shell landing or something like that. But you can see kind of imprints in the ground, and these trees have been knocked over. But in the center of that circle of trees, you can see the ground rises up into almost a pedestal-like shape. And you can see standing behind the pedestal a large cloaked figure. Looks to be like a long kind of black robe kind of draped down over the ground, and a kind of a high backed collar with a hood over top. And you can see its hands kind of just resting at its side.
How visible? I mean, I'm probably pretty visible.
Yeah, you're not. You're not super hiding. As you're kind of looking at it, you do see it lifts its head up somewhat, but you have a hard time seeing, just with the way the cloak is, you have a hard time seeing like into where the cloak is. It's pretty dark. So you do see some movement around the neck.
And I'm right by Letters.
Yeah.
Letters would see Kale reaches up and taps sort of where his cloak attaches to his armor, and the armor that's regularly got a sheen to it kind of goes like a matte sort of color, so that he no longer like glints. And I'll just sort of gently grab him, and I think we should go back down.
We descend, we relay.
Yeah, there's like a small little group of trees where it looks like something has landed or sort of, pushed the trees out of the way. And then, I mean, there's very few things that wear big black cloaks that are friendly. So I'm going to guess there's some sort of non-friendly cloak wearing friend, not friend, but person there, because it doesn't look good.
Have you ever come into contact with mind flayers before, Kale?
Not that I can remember, but not that that's a good indication of if I have, but not that I can remember.
All right. That's likely what we're going to face here.
Seems to me they saw us coming. Everyone else got out of Dodge, and they left somebody to deal with the trespassers.
Right. Well, do you think there's any use in being quiet, or do we just go?
Oh, they spotted us. I mean, Kale did this really cool thing where his armor stopped shining. But I'm a big red bull with a cape. So.
Well, let's land the skiff. Let's go then. Try and figure out what's happening here.
You pull up to the edge of the island. And
before we do, I just pull Callie over, and I think I forgot to do this morning. I'm just gonna do my fucking Simba shit on her forehead.
Okay.
No one's getting there but you.
As you pull up to the edge of the island, you can see it's kind of a rocky shore-like edges that kind of drift off into the edges of the sea. As you arrive and you kind of pull the skiff up onto the land, you now get a better view of the shrubs and things like that. And you can actually see the bark on some of the trees does look almost kind of wet. And you can see that there is vein-like structures along the bark as well.
I forget how my sensing ability works, Tim, but can I tell if like the roots normally look like that, or something's happening here?
You can use your sight beyond eyes ability. That would be the one. I think you have it 3 times a day.
Okay.
So do you want to activate that?
Yes, please.
Okay, so as you activate that, you can see that these trees, this flora has moved slightly, quite a bit actually, out of sync with our universe. You can see almost similar to when you've seen this phenomena before, where someone has come in contact with something that isn't from your universe, and it affects their tuning, usually briefly, and then they kind of reattune. But it seems like, make an intelligence check for me.
Yep. 19.
So you start to put together that perhaps prolonged exposure to whatever this item is that's here, that's out of sync with your universe, has now put this whole island out of frequency, and it has affected the flora because of that.
Oh.
Tim, there any fruits on the trees?
Make a make a perception check or a survival check, either one, or you can make a nature check too.
Yana hasn't explained this yet. She's just whispered softly,
excuse me.
like she's whispered to the tree softly, like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and that's as far as she got.
Letters isn't interested. I retract that until he knows they're from. Until he knows the fruit is not right.
Okay,
he doesn't care about fruit.
Yana would take a moment because she's really emotional about trees, as am I. And then so whatever's here is infecting the trees and the plants. Like they're not the same as they were. Sometimes that happens temporarily, but this is a lot. Like I don't know if they can go back.
So sometimes that's how it happens, you know. Not these things that are out of tune, they oftentimes we can get there in time and we can stop, you know, the changes, and sometimes things never truly recover. They become different.
Yeah, Kale, you have seen similar things, not this exactly. Things like it though. You have seen where items have affected your plane of exit, like your universe, to such an extent, as well as people.
The people that you've faced before, the mind flayers, any sort of tips or, you know, tricks for fighting them? Like, are they
protect your head?
Like physically or like mentally?
Both.
Definitely
Both.
physically, both. Yeah, both.
What do you think, Callie? Kokanee? You want to go kick a squid face's ass, or whatever their approximation of an ass is?
I guess so. I think they're just waiting for us, aren't they?
Tight.
All right. So you head up the hill.
Do I have anything fun to cast before we get into danger?
Also, I know that the stream can't see it, but I want them to know that as soon as M left for a second, Rogue took her place.
Absolutely.
And is playing Neppy. You just can't see her.
Yeah, it's Nephthisicat has taken the wheel.
No, I got nothing.
Take the wheel.
But Kokanee, you still got like 8 minutes of fly.
Mage armor.
Mage armor.
Mage armor.
I forgot Clark was here. Oh my god.
Been here the whole time.
I mean, I did.
Out by this island.
I did. Well,
he's over by the ship. Like,
does it? One of the dude on the boat who like doesn't want to get off the boat because you have to step into water before you're on.
Yeah. He's not down.
Yana is helping him off the boat.
Yeah. Thank you.
Letter flies over and
she like attempts to like lift him off, but he's so dense that it's like.
Letter spots. You got this. You got this. Big lift. Big lift. This is all you.
Fingers. All right. So you guys head up the hill.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see as you come up into the hill, you see the kind of clearing, and the figure is just still standing there.
As we sort of make our way there, Kale's just going to sort of drift back to where Callie is, and he's just sort of going to say, "I'm not really sure how you do this, you know, your group dynamic, but if Your Highness, if you want to stay at the back, you know, we can try and take care of things, but you know, I'm here to make sure that you stay protected and you don't run into any problems."
I'm usually the front line, but thank you.
You fight, Your Highness fights at the front. Oh, okay. That's no problem. I will try and assist you.
I'm also nobody's highness. Your Highness is my wife. I'm just Callie.
Yes, you are Queen Calliope Skysinger.
I'm Callie.
Maybe it's where I come from. If you marry a queen or a king, you become a queen or a king. So you then, is it maybe lost in translation?
No, but you can just call me Callie. That's all my friends call me Callie. I'll be up at the front. Usually, yeah, I'm usually head of the group.
Oh, all right. Can I like get you to sign a form so that if something happens and Queen Kamea is like, hey, you let her fight in the front, I can be like, listen, I tried to talk to her and she was not in, or is this, you know what, you guys do you, I'm going to observe.
Kamea knows I fight at the front.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for checking in though. I appreciate that.
Of course, Your Highness.
You can call me Callie.
Yes, my apologies.
Okay. We got this.
Good morning. We're Blackwater. We're looking for an item that's out of tune with this universe. You know anything about that? I'm Letters Blackwater.
You see the figure kind of tilts its head a little bit. And like you now see, you get a better view, and you can see this kind of dark purple skin, slightly wet almost, and you can see a mass of tentacles kind of moving beneath its mouth, and you can see the the black cloak is banded with kind of twisted black metal that comes into this sharp high collar behind it, and you can see it just kind of cocks its head.
You speak common, or
you just hear in your head, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
We all hear it in our head, or just letters?
Just letters.
Oh, okay.
Telepath. I say to my head to everyone else because I'm sure I would have cast this last session. It's a long time ago. He's telepathic. Oh fuck, maybe he's in on the call. We'll just play it by ear, or not, because it doesn't matter. Hey, what's up, man? Cool island, very vascular.
Kind of stares at you.
You know anything about what's causing all this?
He starts to walk toward all of you.
I take it
eyes. You see the tentacles kind of moving under his cloak.
Spell.
Yeah, you can cast a spell.
I'm going to cast. I hope this is prepared. I believe, yes, it is. Otto's Irresistible Dance. I'm gonna say let's dance.
You cast the spell.
No.
Have you cast the spell?
I have. I just don't like what you're gonna say.
It has no effect.
Oh.
Gross.
Tim, can I ready an action if
Sure.
Tentacle Man becomes aggressive?
Sure.
I'm gonna yeah, can I stand at the front and ready my sword if he does anything
All right.
slightly upsetty?
He continues to move towards you. He saw you cast the spell. He continues to move towards all of you.
I would immediately communicate to Letters that my spell didn't work.
Fucking wild. Hey, champ, my associates are pretty on edge. We've had what's your vibe, man? What are you doing out here? We're just talking.
Oh, good.
You see, he raises up his long, kind of bony hands, and you see he just starts clapping, and the sound just starts kind of echoing out. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay, we're doing
my god.
I just want to talk.
He's very close. He's like 10 feet from you.
Oh boy. That ain't it. Oh, but I had my intelligence. Still not great.
I'm also trying my very best. This is as high as I can sit. I'm trying my very best to be above my name tag, but it's proving very difficult.
I just want to talk to the man.
This is as high as I go.
He hasn't been aggressive yet.
Yeah, he hasn't been
But
aggressive.
you start to hear kind of, just the clapping.
Do I still have my action ready?
Until your turn in combat, we'll say.
Sounds good.
So if he's aggressive to you, then you'll get that action off.
Okay.
1 second. All right. 25 to 20.
2.
2 for Yana. 22, you said?
Mhm.
Nice. And 22, 15.
17 for Kokanee.
17. 15 to 10. 10 to 5.
11. Sorry, 11.
11 for Kale.
I got a 9.
I got a
Neppy's
9 as well.
Neppy's initiative is 7.
But I think I go before Callie.
What do we go off of to do that?
Initiative
for you,
bonus?
it's initiative bonus. So it'd be your
Oh,
dex. For letters, it's
I got a plus
intelligence.
I got a +1.
So it'll be it'll be letters first, and then Callie.
Brain.
Letters. All right.
Fine, I'm getting my little rolls out.
And
Callie doesn't remember having her brain eaten, eh?
no, you gave that memory up.
I gave that memory up.
You traded that
Yeah.
memory. Yana, you are up first. I will allow you to make a perception check.
Ooh. Those go well for Yana. Okay, an 18. An 18.
Okay. You hear amidst the claps, almost what sounds like kind of like boom, 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 boom. Almost like running.
Like running?
We're in combat.
Do I see anything else on the island that could be running?
Not that you saw.
Oh. I'm going to communicate that to the rest of the group, that I hear like a running. There might be something or someone we can't see. Oh, I don't have anything that'll reveal invisible things.
Yeah, at the moment you can just hear it.
Yeah.
You can't quite see it, but you are kind of at the top of a hill.
Oh, okay. Can I try and toll the dead, the one we can see?
The mind flare in front of you?
That guy.
Yeah. As you cast the spell, roll the damage for me.
Oh no, I don't like the way you're saying that.
I'm
Is that
scared.
11 points of necrotic damage to
Because-
me?
No, it disappears. The mind flare just evaporates. Just
Illusion.
gone.
Classic.
So who's running towards us? That's my turn.
All right. It is the running creature's turns.
There we go.
So from over the hill, you see 5 almost dog-like creatures, but the center is all brain, leap out, and one is going to attack. They're going to attack. Let's see. Kale, Kokanee, Letters, Yana, and one's gonna attack Clack as well.
Not our boy. Get away from our boy.
All right, so for the first one, we'll start with Kale. That's not gonna hit for the claws. So it tries a claw attack against you. As it leaps out with these like huge dog-like paws. But that's only a 10 to hit, so I don't think that hits. And then I need you to make a An intelligence saving throw for me, please.
Oh,
No.
tits.
This is
Oh.
not something Kayla's good at.
I know what those are. This is bad.
Oh, that is not good. I am going to use a luck point.
Are you using my
Mm.
modifier too?
I'm also
you
going to
would
use a
be
luck
close
point.
enough.
You would be close enough to.
It was bad enough
Highness.
that I should still reroll. That is better.
You get a +4 from me.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty good then. 19.
19, yeah, that succeeds. So you feel as it like this creature, as it like tries to claw you and it just kind of rakes off your armor, you can feel this kind of pulse emanate from its body as you start to kind of get a bit of a headache. All right, so one is going to attack you, Kokanee. So for the attack, we'll do for the claw attack. Oh, that's a natural 19, so that's 25.
That'll hit. Yeah, that's fine.
So that's is 8 points of slashing damage, and I'll have you make an intelligence saving throw for me,
Tim,
please.
we were having a really nice time.
It's a
you
pleasant
know?
time.
Don't even worry about it. These little brain dogs.
We're gonna luck that because that was bad. That's better. 17.
Okay, yeah, same thing. You feel this kind of pulse out, but you manage to kind of push it away. Letters, it's going to try to attack you. That's another natural 19, so that's 25 to hit for the claws. And that is only 5 points of damage, of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I'll have you make an intelligence saving throw. Shouldn't be a problem.
Here we go, baby. That'll be a 30.
Yeah. You don't even register that.
Sorry, 32.
You watch the brain sort of wiggle a bit and you're like, what?
I just look at it, I say,
was
you're
that?
in my house now.
And then
I eat intelligence
one
saves
against
for breakfast.
That's only a let's say 13 to hit. So I don't think that
Doesn't
hits.
even hit.
No way. And an intelligence saving throw from you, please.
Okay, if you insist.
Yo, dog, our party
That's-
has 2 wizards. You're
A
welcome.
24. I rolled a 10.
Nice. And it doesn't even phase you. Now it's going to attack Clack. That is an 18, so that'll hit him. And he takes 6 points of slashing damage, and then an intelligence save. Oh yeah, he rolled a natural 16, so he's like, oh, don't even worry about it, dude. And that is all of their. That's 5, so that's all of their turns. It is now Kokanee's turn.
Yeah, so just distance wise, how close are all of these? Because we were like pretty grouped as a party, I think.
Yeah, they're probably about 15 feet apart because they came from either side. So there's 3 on one side and 2 on the other.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit that with a level 4 spirit guardians then, which should hit all of them.
Nice.
But not till their turn. Let me just. Sorry, it's been months since I've played a cleric.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when they make a wisdom save on their turn.
Yeah,
I believe.
Start of their turn. You're
Cool.
right. So that is just cast, and that will be. I'll bonus action second wind, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. You all feel the ground start to rumble beneath your feet. As the pedestal, you watch as it starts to the ground pulls back up, and you see the pedestals now on top of this giant mouth that now appears out of the stone. It almost looks like it's a part of the stone. You can see the grass all covering its back. It's like these giant claws come out, and you can see this huge toothed mouth opens up, and these tongues all fly out.
Multiple
tongues.
Oh,
all right. So
Oh, he's got visual aids?
Tim, what the fuck?
looks sort of like
no.
that.
Oh, fuck. When he busts out the kobold press.
Oh, yeah.
Kobold Press, you're the worst and best thing that's ever
Can you
happened
sponsor
to
us, Kobold Press? We love you.
And that's too
Can
many
you sponsor
tons.
us as reparations for the pain that has caused us through your book?
What is it? Long
I was
goblins.
like, yo,
too many
I
elbows.
need a creature with a lot of tongues.
And Kobold was like, hold my beer.
Tim woke
right.
up this morning and chose tongues.
It's true.
Can confirm. No.
All right, so it's gonna make 3 attacks. It's gonna make 1 against you, Callie, because you're right there,
Hell
and
yeah,
then
dude.
1 against you, Neppy, and then 1 against
Bring it.
You, Yana.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one against you, Callie, is 21 to hit.
No.
Okay. All right, and then against you, Neppy, that's a 28 to hit.
Yes.
All right.
And
And then
20 AC. So yeah, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you are grappled.
Okay.
And yep, you're grappled.
Okay.
And then you, Yana. That is a 19 to hit.
Shield.
Okay, so you boom as the tongue like it's lashes against the arcane shield. You see just like slobber just kind of streak across as the shield vibrates.
I stuck my tongue out at it for sure.
Nice. And then it is going to use its bite against. It's going to use a bite against you, Neppy, because you're grappled.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
No.
Okay. All right. So yeah, like it tries to like chomp down and you manage to get your shield up and kind of block it out of the way. But it is going to reel you. It's going to reel you closer into its mouth. So you were kind of right in the mouth of the creature.
Nice.
Disgusting.
Gross.
And it is now.
Sorry.
Is this thing in the? Yeah, you go, man.
So if it bit, is it within 15 feet?
Yes. Yeah. Because you were all right by that pedestal.
Be a wisdom saving throw, please.
Yes, of course. That is a 15.
That will not save. That will not save. So that's going to be math. 24 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
And its speed is halved.
Nice. All right. All right. It is now Kale's turn.
Damn.
Let's chop this salad.
I am I am going to use my bonus action. So basically what you see is Kale sees everything happen and he takes a moment and he closes his eyes and you see sort of like kind of like gears in his eyes as he opens them, sort of like tick, 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 tick. And I'm going to use Trance of Order as my bonus action. Which basically means that for a minute, attack rolls against me can't benefit from advantage. Whenever I make an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, anything lower than a 9 on the D20, I can treat as 10. So I bottom out at 10. Then, so it's there's, you said 5 of these.
Yeah, 5 of these intellect devourers kind of surrounding the group, and then this island creature right in front of you.
And he's got Neppy.
He do.
Sorry, I gotta remember how all of this works.
It's been
Don't
a
we all?
minute.
It's been.
It's bam.
Can I get to Neppy?
She's suspended in the air in this thing's mouth.
Oh, I'm in the air.
But my guy can fly.
Oh,
yeah.
I can still fly.
Yeah.
That's still my brain ticking away.
What I'm gonna do?
Yeah, you could fly up in there with her.
I am gonna fly up there. And I will see whether or not you allow this. But what you're gonna see, I'm gonna fly up, and as I get to her, I'm gonna place my hand on her shoulder, and I'm going to cast freedom of movement. And then if I don't know if you'll allow this, but I'm going to try and pull her out. I don't know if that works.
You wouldn't be able to pull her out. That would be an action.
Okay, I will cast freedom of movement.
And is your ability, is that a bonus action or an action?
It was a bonus action.
Okay, cool.
And then that is my action.
Okay.
And I had to cast it at a level above because I'm out of 4th level, but I don't think I get any bonuses for casting it above. It doesn't appear that way. Yeah, so cast freedom of movement.
On her turn, she can spend 5 feet of movement to get out of the grapple.
How high up in the air am I?
You're probably about 15 feet up in the air.
Okay.
And you're like above its mouth. So you drop into its mouth.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then what I'll do is I'll hover nearby or sort of hover underneath so that
you could do that.
She gets dropped, I catch her rather than falling into the maw. And that's my turn.
Cool. All right. It is Letter's turn.
Yeah, we're back at it again. Stop me if you heard this one. We're going for a steel wind strike. I can choose 5 creatures of the 6 targets. We're going to hit the big mouth and all the dogs except the one who attacked me. I don't take that personally. That's just business. But if you're coming for my squad, you're going to feel pain. So we're going to go for the big man first.
I missed Letters.
With my fairy dragon dice. Come on, big guy. Oh,
no whammies.
Fucking cocked. Matt, I love the dice tray you got me, but right in the center, there is like a cutout of a D20, and my fucking dice love to sit on that bad boy. Okay, natural 19 plus a bunch.
Yep.
Dog the first is just going to be a 14.
The bounty hunter, we'll call him.
Dog the first is what I'm naming my first child. Please, no one take it.
Dog the second is a 16.
That's my first second child.
Dog the third is a 20.
I called it.
So. Oh yeah.
First dog is child.
And dog the fourth is a 27.
Yeah.
Fucking Letters just warmed up through that round as you see him just fucking disappear, and then like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog just bouncing around this thing, just going, not antlers, horns first. Bam, 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 bam. I'm gonna pull up my favorite dice roller.
Squishy centers.
Enter
Google
room,
dice
horns
roller.
first.
Horns first is actually my second child's name.
Yeah.
What is it? 60, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There she is. Yeah, that's going to be 41 points of damage for everybody, but
nice
48 as I flex my brain on
the big boy?
on that fucking big boy. Because I don't like
guy.
No,
like
48 on the dog that attacked Clack. Fuck that dog.
Absolutely.
All the dogs are dead.
Oh,
all the dogs are dead.
I can't take it back. It's
yeah, that one is especially dead.
Good.
The others kind of twitched first. That one just like instantly just boom, done.
This creature is like huge, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is technically gargantuan.
Great. Then I'll just teleport next to the one that killed Clack, which I assume is next to that other dog, and I menace it.
Yeah, there's one dog left that's like, oh god. If I could feel
my
fear.
fucking house. Who let the dogs out? You're gonna fucking regret it.
All right, Callie, you're up.
Okay. Oh no, it's been so long. Can I get up to the mouth monster?
Yep.
I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
Do it, please.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit it twice with my sword. Okay. That's gonna be a. Why is math so hard? That's
in 4 months.
That's gonna be
done math in 4 months.
I truly haven't. It's gonna be 28.
Yeah, that is absolutely
28 and a 27.
Yeah, that's
16 and 11, right? That's okay.
I mean, it shouldn't be 28 and 27 if you rolled a 16 and 11. But
No.
if you're adding-
Add 11.
Yes.
My lowest one was 16. Add
Yeah,
11.
Yeah, you're good.
My other one was 17.
Yeah. Roll. And then bones.
I'm gonna roll them. I'm just
bones.
You would have
scrolling.
used some of your smites on the Astral Dreadnought.
I know,
last
and
section.
here's my thing. I don't have anything. I know I also used my wings.
Mhm.
Nothing is marked down
Oh, dang.
anymore. So I don't.
I think you would have used one of your higher smites, or at least a couple.
Okay.
Maybe not your high. I don't know.
I
I will
yeah.
let you police yourself.
Oh god. Oh, okay. Oh no. My spell slots are marked down.
Thank you, Dean.
That's
Beyond.
handy.
Bless you.
My
DM.
wings are not, but I do think my wings are gone.
Yeah, you did use them.
I did use them.
Save all those folks.
To
Lifeguard
play
Callie.
lifeguard. Yeah, exactly. Regular hit, not crit. Sorry. 2d8 plus 6. Okay. We're fine.
While you're adding up some numbers, we're talking about math being hard. One of my favorite moments in all of Critical Role is when Travis forgets the word subtraction. And he just said, and he's having a hard time. He says, "Oh, I can't do reverse math." And I think reverse math is my favorite synonym for subtraction.
Absolutely.
19 for the first hit.
Nice.
For the second. Das 22.
22. Nice.
Well done.
All right. And did you want to do anything with your bonus action?
What are my bonus actions again? Let's just take a
some
look.
spells.
Yeah, I have some spells. They're highlighted for me.
Yeah, a couple spells.
A couple spells.
Make yourself
Ooh.
a cheat sheet for your character. Like word to the wise for everyone. It's just so helpful. Or have your stuff all laid out in front of you. So
You can
good.
cast a little spell.
Oh,
You know,
okay. How many feet is Neppy from me?
She's 15 feet above you.
Oh, I don't think that stops me from doing this. Yeah, I'm gonna shield of faith, Neppy.
Nice. All right.
Thank you.
Welcome.
It is
Friendship shield.
Neppy's turn.
Cool. So I have freedom of movement, but if I get out, I'm gonna fall in the mouth, and I don't want to do that. So there is a tongue wrapped around me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna touch the tongue with my hand.
The tongue.
And I'm gonna.
Oh, you actually take some damage.
Okay. Lay it on me.
You take 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay. And I am going to attack this wonderful creature that has me with inflict wounds. And that's a spell attack damage. So I'm gonna roll my d20, Keisha. Okay, so that is going to be a 17 to hit.
17 does not hit.
No.
Does not hit.
Rude. Okay, that's fine. That was a 4th level inflict wounds. Just God.
Fine.
So as my bonus action, then I am going to.
I missed us.
I missed us too.
I
missed Mitch.
Buddy. Oh, Mish. After my turn, Rogie will come make an appearance.
Michelle.
I'm gonna pop up a. Yeah, let's just get this on the field. I'm gonna pop up a 2nd level guiding bolt. Nope. Sorry. It's been a while since I have been a cleric. I'm gonna do a 2nd level spiritual weapon on the field.
Okay.
And it's gonna hit the creature.
You hope.
I hope. Oh, that's much better. That's gonna be a 25 to hit.
That hits. Yep.
8 plus my. Gosh, it's been so long. Yeah. D8. Where's that D8? There it is. Okay, that is going to be +5. So that's going to be 11 points of damage, please.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. We are back to the top of the order. Yana.
So Neppy's still in a tongue, right?
In a tongue, yeah. Has not left the
How
tongue.
high?
15 feet off the ground.
Is there a way that I could grab her ankle?
Not just from standing, no. You are not tall enough, nor can you jump high enough.
Okay. There's nothing I could like climb on to grab her ankle except for the tongues.
You know, if you wanted to try,
I do.
you could climb into its mouth and try to jump from like a tooth.
Bro.
If you want to try that, you could certainly try. Although Kale is underneath her, so even then it'd be yeah.
Can I climb up on Kale? How tall is Kale?
You would have to try to jump to grab onto Kale to climb up Kale to get to Neppy.
Oh, because he's flying.
Yeah, he's flying.
Yeah, he's flying.
How far up is Kale?
Kale's probably about 10 feet up.
Oh my gosh.
It's a big hop for a gnome.
It's so big. I'm so small, but
You can certainly try.
Want to
Just a little boost.
So bad. Can Clack give me a boost? That won't give me much of a boost for both so small.
You can ask him. You can ask him to give you a little boost. Yeah. He can climb in there with you.
No, I don't want him to climb in the mouth.
Tim, stop trying to get people to climb in the mouth, okay?
You asked. He would climb into the
would,
mouth
and
of
I
the
would
beast
never
with
ask
you.
him
You
to.
know this.
No.
Slightly romantic. I'll climb in the mouth of a beast with you anytime.
Just for you.
Just for you. Why are you being so weird, man?
Oh my god. Okay. Dang, I wanted to do a cool teleport thing. Okay.
You can try to do it.
I hear you, Tim. I hear you saying try. You want me to.
Tim's just a really encouraging person who just wants you to try. And
Just try.
Just try
It's
it.
the worst that could happen.
Just try.
he says the same thing to our toddler all the time.
All the time.
What
Is she
spells
getting
do I have
wise to that,
prepared?
or
What is
No,
this?
I don't often say just try. Sometimes I do. Not when it's a dangerous thing like this. I wouldn't say that in this situation, but I'm not your dad.
Tim. Oh my gosh.
Stop reminding me.
Oh, sad.
Weep
Heartbreaking.
womp.
Weep
Womp.
Every time
Not
I
your
call
dad.
Tim, I'm like, Tim, I need help. I'm not your dad.
Middle of the night. I'm not your dad.
My dad did.
Middle of the day. I'm not your dad.
It's 7 a.m., Yanis.
I'm only your dad.
7 a.m.
Whatever
is
day.
what Yanis considers the middle of the day.
True.
For Yanis, it is.
Yes, 7 a.m. is the middle of the day.
Okay, I'm going to not climb into the mouth,
Oh, yeah,
Tim.
Boo. Never said you couldn't.
Okay, I'm climbing into the mouth then.
Yeah! Give the people what they want.
Easy Clag. You need a boost?
No, god damn it. Stay there. There's just no way I'm making that jump even from the mouth. How far is the jump from the mouth? One last time, Tim, just for reference.
If you're climbing on the tooth, it's
Mhm,
probably
mhm,
about a
mhm.
5-foot jump, maybe a little less, to grab onto Kale's boot and then climb up.
And then I gotta jump to Neppy. That's 2 jumps.
He's like right below Neppy, so you could probably reach. There'll be a few checks.
Neppy's gonna be fine. Don't even worry about it. Neppy's gonna
It'll
be
be a
just
multi-check
fine.
sort of situation.
I'm so okay right now. I'm super
Okay.
fine.
Okay. I just want everybody to think for a second what that would look like. Yana scrambling up everybody, and then I'm not going to do that. I am going to cast haste on Kale instead.
Okay. All right.
So you have +2 to your AC.
Sounds like you're gonna need that boost from Clack because haste is
You're-
a touch spell.
Oh shit!
Got
No?
you there.
No,
I think
No.
Oh, well, it ought to be.
It's a willing creature I can see.
It
Oh,
ought to
I
be.
love the idea of
30
Yana
feet.
leaping up and fucking high-fiving fucking Kale's boot.
Hell yeah. Also,
Um,
biggest high five to Tim and I's babysitter, who we just sent home for the evening. We love our babysitter. She's the best.
Hell yeah.
Right.
That baby's out.
He's out.
Nice.
You got advantage on dex saving throws, Yanis, and you gain an additional attack on each of your turns.
Oh, bang. Hasted attack.
We love it. We
Wasted attack.
love.
Oh,
a
thanks.
You
haste.
can dash,
Nice.
disengage, hide, or use an object.
Oh, that's excellent.
Beep bap. I'm concentrating.
All right. You want to hear once again hear boom, 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 boom as
Oh,
5
hold-
more. Hmm?
And I step in front of Clack. Done turn.
As 5 more intellect devourers come running up the hill. And one is going to attack you, Callie. One is going to attack it's going to attack everybody on the ground. So everybody that isn't Neppy or Kale. So the first attack we'll go with is Callie.
Do they make it through all those spirit guardians that slow their speed?
Well, they've come from down below, and then they, like, you guys are in the center of that. So it would only, they have 40 feet of movement. So they're able to kind of get in there and attack.
Well, then I
But the
think
one that's inside does have to
you
make a
owe
wisdom
Matt
save.
some fucking
They
wisdom
they
saving
all
throws.
have to when they come into the circle.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That is a, what am I going to bring up there? So here's it. That is a natural, that's an 18.
Save.
As an 18.
Save.
That's, it's going to be one roll for item. I'm not going to roll.
Okay. So it's 29 points of damage, half to 14.
Nice. Okay. So you watch as they all look hurt because they're like, "Oh," and they cough up a bit of blood out of their brain. But the first attack on Callie, that's a 24 to hit with the claws.
Yes.
All
Yeah.
right.
Damn.
And then that's 5 points of slashing damage. And then I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay, it's fine. Intelligence saving throws don't scare me one bit. I'm not scared. You're scared.
Don't be scared.
Yeah, I'm not. Are you? Because I'm not. Oh, fuck a duck. 9.
9. That's a failure. All right. So you don't take any psychic damage because you have mind blank on you.
Amazing.
But I don't think
They are impervious to psychic damage and the charmed condition, and that's about it.
okay. So you do lose some intelligence.
No. No, I
Oh no! So I rolled 3d6, and I have rolled 12.
Tim, that's my intelligence.
So your intelligence drops to 0.
What?
Yeah.
How?
What do
Yeah.
I do?
Just when your any of your stats drop to 0, you die.
You die.
Like unconscious, or like
No, I think you die.
What?
Yeah. Let me double check.
Tim, what the fuck?
Tim, we've been back for like 8 minutes.
Damn. We had a perfectly nice maternity leave.
I should have double checked this. I didn't think it was possible to happen. But you know.
How did you roll 3d6?
Oh no, it's a physical. No, a mental ability. You are stunned
Okay.
until you gain a point of intelligence. You are stunned, so you are
Right.
effectively a vegetable.
How do I gain it? How do I
Read books.
How do
Yana
I get-
starts singing the ABCs.
So at the moment, your intelligence
I'm just stunned.
is 0, and you're stunned. So you watch as Callie just like their arms go loose, and you watch her shield and her sword drop to the ground. Or her shield's probably no, she'd be holding it. So yeah,
Yeah, I'd be
it
holding
drops to the
it.
ground.
You know what doesn't drop to
Oh.
the ground? My sending stone, because that's around my neck. Haha.
One is
You're
going
in
to
trouble, dude.
attack
That's why I'm making jokes. That's why I'm joking.
No, nobody else failed the intelligence save, please and thank you.
ooh.
Well,
Ow.
dang.
I'm the dumb one of the party.
Yeah.
At least you're not an owl.
Yeah, at least I'm not. But I would also like to say that earlier
You are currently dumber than an owl.
I was gonna make the joke. I was gonna be like, "Where's Caesar Milan when you need him?" because of the dog trainer. But I wasn't gonna say Caesar Milan. I was gonna say Caesar Flickerman, which is actually the host from Hunger Games.
Oh.
I stopped myself. I googled.
All right.
First.
So one is going to attack you, Yana. That is a 16 to hit.
Shield.
Okay. Like the claws just kind of bang onto it as the like front part of the brain kind of smushes against it and slides down. And then it's gonna I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for me.
Yep. Just marking off that spell slot.
Someone's got to get me out of this tongue.
Okay, an intelligence saving throw. Plus.
And you do not gain the benefit of Callie anymore.
Right. It's still a 26.
Fuck.
Okay. Great. Yeah. It
Eat my
just
fucking
tries
dust.
and nothing happens. And then one's gonna attack you, Letters. That is only a 9, so the claws don't hit, but I will have you make an intelligence saving throw for me, please. Just for shits and giggles.
Just for shitsies.
Just
Well, again,
don't
we don't
say
have
that,
that
On the
Tim.
off
before.
chance.
Tim,
That's
don't
going
say
to be an 18.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. And then 2 are gonna attack you, Kokanee, because one is still up from the last round that was attacking Clack, right? That one didn't.
The one who was attacking Letters is still up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still up.
there's
So
one down
2
Well, that
are gonna
Clack
attack
is fucking
you.
dead.
And then one will attack Clack.
I am
one of the
standing in
new
front of
ones. One of
Clack.
the new ones. Yeah.
It still goes for Clack.
Yeah. Okay. It'll go. Well, make an intimidation check at advantage because you've pushed back this.
You flexed your brain.
Doge.
You flexed your brain
Doge.
back at it.
I'm not gonna lie. This isn't how I thought first session back was gonna go.
Be nice.
It's an
a
18.
pleasant
Hey,
time.
Len,
Yeah,
you
okay.
haven't been eaten yet.
All right.
Why would
go
you say
after
that? Why would you say
I
that?
said
There's
yet.
there's a tongue monster right there, and I'm
There
the
is a
character
tongue
that gets
monster.
eaten. And I'm stunned. Why would you say that?
That's a natural one for that claw. And but I will have you make another intelligence saving throw.
Yep. That's a 12.
That is the DC. Yeah, so you're all right.
I rolled a 2.
But you're a little caught off guard, and it's like your head starts to pound all of a sudden as you like you didn't see the other one coming, and it definitely caught you off guard, and you didn't steel yourself as much as you thought you had. Kokanee, the 2 are going to attack you. One is a 19, and the other one is a 12.
I will parry the 19. Neither will hit.
Okay, and I'll have you make 2 intelligence saving throws for me, please.
It'll be a 13 and a 3.
Okay.
No.
Oh boy.
All right, so whoops.
This is
So
where
that's,
Kokanee and Callie succeed.
you take a loss of 10 intelligence points.
Still not 0.
All right.
That's right. Your intelligence went
yours?
up.
What's your intelligence at right now?
3.
3. Okay. So yeah, just
Kokanee smash.
Kirby smash. Kokanee have a hard time read.
Oh no.
Yeah, you do have to have an
Uh,
intelligence of 4 to be literate, I think.
I think so.
Well, Finnan's
Uh,
gonna come back to a party of 3, maybe. This is good. This is great. Thanks, Tim.
All right, and now it is that's all the dog's turn. It is now Kokanee's turn. And now Coke turn.
Tim.
Kokapee, get in there.
Hit?
Could be.
I do a hit.
I do it.
Your sword,
my
your sword goes
gosh.
boom, boom, boom. And that's it. That's all you know.
Sword go voom, 22 and a 17.
Yeah, Coke make the hit.
Uh,
You can roll the damage separately. They're not
Okay.
terribly hardy, and they've been hit already with that spiritual guardian. So
the first one will be I totally know how to use a sword.
are you sure?
No. Tim. I'm actually not. 17 points of damage on the first one.
Yeah, that first one, you slice it right in half.
Also, while he's rolling there, hi Fablers. Thanks for the raid. So nice to see y'all. So nice to see you.
12 on the second one.
Yeah, so you cut down both of them.
Cool. That'll be my turn.
All right. All right. It is now the large creature's turn. First of all, it's going to tongue Callie.
We need that.
And,
Only Camille's not doing it.
It was a 22, which does hit because you don't have your shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you watch as the tongue just whoosh, snaps up Callie. And then a tongue is going to go for it's going to go for you, Letters.
How novel.
No, it's only a 13.
Man, not a fucking chance.
Not a chance that tongue touches you. It hits the fur and is like, yeah. Okay, it's going to reel you in, Callie, into the mouth, and then it's gonna bite you.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh boy, that is a 30 for the bite.
Question for that.
No.
Mm-hmm.
When you rolled the bite attack, did you roll at advantage?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. The other one would have been a 22.
Okay.
So that I think it still hits.
Yeeps.
So you are in
Don't
and you
miss.
take 68.
If you're in the mouth, you're getting bit.
Callie knows this though. Right now she doesn't, but usually Callie knows this.
22, 29, 6s, 35 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And stop me if you've heard this one.
No, I'm ready
You're
for
swallowed.
it. Oh, Tim.
You're swallowed.
Thought we said that.
So you're
You
currently
even-
blinded, restrained, and stunned because you have 0 intelligence.
Yeah,
This
this is so many creatures have eaten Callie. Tim, what the fuck, dude?
He's so tasty.
Like I wouldn't be mad if it wasn't like
All
maybe
the
more than
time.
5 monsters.
The taste of an ASMR is heavenly, though.
Yes,
delicious.
Amar.
Oh man. So yeah, Callie just got swallowed. And Neppy, you're in the mouth and the mouth closed, and you saw Callie get swallowed. And then it's open again.
Oh, I saw Callie
I
go
wonder
into
if you get
mouth?
swallowed too.
Do I get swallowed too? Well, you didn't try and reel me in any further.
Friends don't let friends
you're
get
in the
swallowed
mouth
alone.
already.
Hey,
I'm in the
do you
mouth?
want to get swallowed?
Only with you, baby. Only with you.
Okay.
Now it's just
so
one
good.
creature. You can only swallow one at a time. You don't want to choke on your food.
Well, actually,
Hmm?
I do want him to.
All right. Kayla. You also saw Callie get swallowed.
I don't want to make this thing throw up.
Who is this? Is
Gail's
Mina?
very fast.
He's fast and he's flying, baby. Got a speed of 120. Want to do some laps before your turn?
You'll see Kelly. Oh my goodness, I feel amazing. I don't know what's going on. And then he's going to, so many things I want to do. I am going to use 2 sorcery points to quicken Investiture of Flame.
Yes.
You see me take my 2 swords and I kind of pull them across one another, sending sparks, and I go up in flame. I will then use my first action to cast a line of flame, trying to get as many of the dogs as I possibly can.
Okay.
That line is 15 feet by 5 feet, so I'm not sure.
You'd be able to get the 3 on one side.
All right,
We'll
so
say.
I will do that, which is
You'd have to fly a little bit out of the mouth.
sure.
That's
I
cool.
will do that.
Enjoy
4d8
yourself.
of fire.
Yeah.
That's not a d8. That's 16 points of fire damage.
16 points. Toast. All of them.
I will then use the rest of my movement.
So there's currently 1 left.
What am I gonna do? I am going to look at the monster and I'm going to say, Your Highness, and I'm going to jet like full speed as fast as I can into the open mouth.
Okay.
I'm going
So
in.
you're going in?
I'm going in down the throat if I can, as far as my movement will take me, which is a lot of movement.
Yeah, make a strength check for me.
Strength check. That is a 22.
22. So yeah, you managed to jam yourself in there pretty far. You're pretty much right behind Callie, but you are now in part of the.
Adam says we're not online.
It's like everyone's saying it's completely down.
What?
Oh no!
Shit.
And this is what it looks like. It's just
Got
buffering.
stuck.
Yeah, everyone says it's down.
Oh wait,
No, we're here.
Back.
Oh, we're back.
Nope.
It's on
no,
and off.
same.
Sorry about that, team.
I wonder where it left off.
We're choppy. I see us, but we're choppy. I'm literally just watching us right now.
Yeah, it's very choppy.
Super choppy.
Crazy.
Someone
Hey.
said it's fine for them.
Hey, chat, how's our audio? Sorry about the technical difficulties, my friends.
It's not choppy for me anymore.
Yeah, it seems good
Yeah,
on
it
mine.
seems okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, looks good. Looks good.
Okay.
We're back.
If it's
Okay.
choppy, refresh.
Yes.
So I casted Investiture of Flame, went up in flame, casted a line of fire, took out 3, flew directly into the maw,
Nice.
got to near Callie.
Yeah, you're basically just behind Callie, but you do feel you are sort of in. You're in this creature's stomach partway.
All right, I am going to. I have 1 action left.
Okay.
I am going to. Can I touch Callie?
Yes, but it's a hasted action, so if it's a spell, you can't cast a
I
spell
can't cast a
with a hasted
spell.
action. Yeah.
Also,
That's
Tim, who's
true.
up next in the initiative? Just so I know.
It is. It is Letters next.
All right. Well, I am going to make. Sorry about this, guys. 1 sec.
No, it's okay.
How many things have I been eaten by? There was the fish. There was the worm.
The fish twice. The same fish.
Twice. The same fish twice. The
The
worm.
worm.
The drag. Didn't you get eaten by a sand
I
dragon?
I get eaten by a worm
cave
twice.
dragon?
I think I got eaten by
Yeah.
a worm twice. I think it was.
Yes. 2
Yeah,
worms.
yeah.
Do we count having my brain eaten as being?
Absolutely, we count
Okay,
that.
so
That is
that's
something
like,
you were
eating
supped
you.
that's
upon.
like fine. Yeah, this is the 6th time.
Oh, this
Adam.
is-
You're
Like
tasty. You're just tasty.
I'm just
character.
tasty. I'm just
Tasty,
just
baby.
tasty.
I'm just gonna hit it with my sword.
Yeah. Do it.
And that does 1d8. Well, I guess I should roll to hit.
Yeah. Roll to hit.
I rolled a 2, but it's an attack, so it automatically goes to a 10.
Yep.
And that's plus 5.
That's
so
amazing.
15. That doesn't hit.
15 doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Difficult when I'm inside.
Yeah, you're just not able to get your hilt out enough. As you kind of slide it along, it doesn't seem to find purchase. All right. Letters.
That's my turn.
You're up.
Tim, I'm gonna need you to just describe the setting a little bit. It's just veiny tree stumps around us.
Yeah, there's the veiny trees.
Are there any structures? Any metal
No
structures around?
No metal structures. No, it's all natural.
All right, I'm gonna try something fucking nutty, and I'm gonna say, Clack, you got the iron bands?
Oh yeah, baby.
All right, hold on with me, and I'm going to request Clack's help action as I cast magnetism on the iron bands of Bolaro trusting that I know that Callie's armor would be magnetic, unless it's like if it's a special kind of like sky metal that like I would know about.
All of our metals were pulled to the, or all of our armors were pulled to the
hers
island.
is definitely.
Yes, that is canonical. I'm gonna fucking suck that ASMR out of that mouth.
Let's see
everything that's happening.
How far?
It's a 30 feet. Let me. You imbue an object made of iron or steel with magnetic properties. Any object made of ferrous metal that comes within 30 feet of the magnet is attracted to the magnet and will stick to it. You gave me this spell. It requires a strength athletics check, DC equal to my spell save to free a stuck item. If a creature is holding a ferrous metal item, it must make a strength saving throw each round it is within 30 feet to hold on to it. So I might make a contested spell to see if I stop it or
it's also going to pull Kale. So
I'll pull everybody. I'm not afraid.
You're pulling everybody. You see Kokanee's chest start to go.
Friends stick together.
But you are also getting Callie. So I will have Kale. You start to feel yourself being pulled out of the mouth. You're not exactly sure why. You feel your armor like you're just being pulled out. Would you fight against that? Would you let it happen?
I would probably fight against it.
Okay, so make a strength saving throw. It is going to be a disadvantage though, because you see Callie is also being pushed toward you.
Alrighty.
17 is the number to beat.
Oh, that's bad. 7.
So yeah, you start to kind of like push up against the walls, but they're slick as you feel Callie kind of pushing up against you. The mouth is mostly closed though, so it like the creature's also going to make a strength saving throw to see if it can keep you in its mouth, and not get pushed past its teeth. That's a. That's a 30. So it clamps down pretty hard. So you're still in the mouth, but you are no longer restrained.
What did you roll?
It has a very high strength.
It's a big, strong monster.
Strong. It's gargantuan. So I rolled a 19 plus 11.
Do I also have to roll a strength at this point?
If you want to stop me back towards the iron bands.
Can I get Neppy out of the tongue?
Neppy, you know what, you can you would have gotten sucked out before the mouth closed.
Okay, so I roll a strength saving throw to be let go by the tongue.
No, you have freedom of movement, so you can get out of the tongue at any time.
So I'm outside the mouth now.
Yeah.
Sick.
You have nothing to stop yourself though from getting pulled towards the iron bands. Okay. Like you're not, unless you want to try to grab onto the creature, like it's the front of its mouth.
I want to get to not be let Matt do his thing.
Allow yourself to be sucked towards.
Let Matt do his thing and then I'll do my thing.
Okay.
My stupid ass rolled a 7. I'm flying across.
Give me that heart.
You can have it.
No.
Yeah, you feel it though. Kokanee, it is painful.
Yeah, obviously it's my heart.
Uncomfortable.
I'm being pulled by my most important organ. The brain used to be most important, but it's garbage now.
And yet you don't know why.
I don't know anything.
You're like, oh, this bad. You're not.
Oh God.
Kokanee clangs against the thing. I'm just like, it's working.
I'm so confused and scared.
Go ahead, Len. Or Jen, sorry.
I'm wearing my amulet, which is the only thing I took off when we were in the magnet place, and I was right next to them, so I don't think I had any time.
Yeah, it's just kind of flying. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, immediately.
So Kokanee is flying towards the iron bands below, and I want to go in that direction. That's the direction I want to go.
Hurtling towards it.
Sick. That's exactly what I want.
Now it's a small object, and you're all flying towards it. So you do kind of crash in. I will say you probably crash into Yana. and you both take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, I can.
As you kind of bump and then roll, and your back is attached to the iron bands and this tiny sphere.
Concentrating.
And Kale and Callie are both still in the mouth. Callie, you're stunned still.
Kale, you're not
Neppy-
flying anymore.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You drop down onto the tongue.
You are still fast, so you're not
You are
stunned.
pressed up against the teeth, but you're not flying anymore.
It is now Neppy's turn.
Neppy, can I touch Kokanee on any part of his body?
Yeah, you could. You can try to reach behind and grab him.
Absolutely. I'm going to cast Greater Restoration on him, which 100% will remove any reduction to one of his ability scores.
Yeah.
So you see me grab a little bit of pull a little bit of diamond dust out of my pouch. I sprinkle it over top of him, reach down, and I cast Greater Restoration. And you are fully intelligent again.
No, not dumb.
No more dumb.
Me, dumb husband.
No more dumb husband.
Nice. All right.
And then for my bonus action.
Bonus action.
The spiritual weapon is still up, and it
Yep.
is going to take a slash at the creature.
Mhm.
And for flavor, I'm going to get it's because it's a giant scythe. I'm going to get it to try and fish hook open the mouth just for flavor. Doesn't actually have to do anything. Okay. Where's my D20? That is going to be a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Wonderful. 28 plus 5 is going to be 9 points of damage.
Nice.
Dead, right?
It's super dead.
Tim, it's dead.
Not quite. No.
Rude.
All right. It is back to the top of the order. Yana.
Okay, how many goobies are
There is
got?
currently one gooby.
Just the one gooby?
Just the one gooby outside, the one brain gooby, and then the big gooby.
Oh, okay. Okay, we got 1 and 2. Okay. I'm going to cast. Ooh. I'm gonna cast Blight on it at 5th level.
Nice.
On the big gooby?
And the big gooby.
The big gooby. And then what's that? A con save?
Yeah.
Okay. That's 21. Hearty
I
fella.
hate it.
Hearty fella.
Still half damage though.
Half damage.
Okay. All right. Okay. So that's 98 necrotic. Let me find my d8s. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hit roll. Clickety clack. So that's 39 points of necrotic damage and then halved.
Okay. All right. It is the one intellect devourer's turn. It is going to attack. Who's there? It'll attack you, Neppy.
Okay.
So the attack is a 25 for the
Yes.
claws. And then I'll have you make an intelligence saving throw for me. And that's 9 points of slashing damage for the claws.
That's a motherfucking natural 20 for that intelligence save. So get
Nice.
out of
Big
here.
Out of my brain.
Get out of my brain hole.
Say brain
And-
hole?
My brain hole. Yeah.
Brain hole.
They're not
Hole
supposed
where
to
my brain
have
goes.
those.
Mine does
Inside
now.
my- yes.
All right, and now it is Kokanee's turn. Oh,
So
and you know what? It has to make a wisdom save. It has to make a wisdom save because it's still in that.
He's still concentrating.
I'm still,
Uh,
you know,
oh,
if
that
I'm
was
good
pretty
at one,
That was a
Dumb.
19.
good concentrating.
But you
So
would
that'll
still
be
take
half of
Really only think about one thing. So
13, so 6 points of damage.
6 points. Okay, yeah, no, it's still up then. Yeah.
So from a magnet point of view, am I
Yeah.
attached to something?
Yeah.
To this ball.
Is it going to be like my action to try to unattach from the ball?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Also, any weapons that are ferrous or like metallic, strength saving throw to hang on to those, buddy.
Yeah, it's all over there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I would say your sword is straight up attached to it because you like your chest, like you would.
Yeah, and my chest and my gun, just
your gun is
everything.
pressing against
My
your back.
It's a
holy
good
metal,
plan, Kokanee. It's a good plan.
My shield,
He
everything.
is a Terminator.
My
so,
shield,
I mean,
my
this is-
shield, and my
it's-
sword would also be attached, would it not? Because it was on the ground.
Yeah, they fell on the ground, so they also.
They're
oh,
also
man.
attached to my chest.
The
And
iron
Neppy too.
hands are not very
Yeah,
big.
yeah,
either.
yeah. I'm there, babe.
Oh yeah.
That.
Sounds like I'm
Okay,
helping.
so I can't do.
As soon as it opens its mouth, you're gonna fly out, and we're gonna be fine.
I can't fly anymore.
It's a relatively good plan.
Okay, so I had some thoughts, but I didn't realize that I couldn't move at all.
Team here magneted. Monster here with 2 team members in mouth. Can't move. Also
Feeling
can't move.
great.
Black, not magnet. So
I feel like
Black is
Yana's the only one who's like
He's holding the
safe.
ball.
Yana, well,
I'm
Yana and Letters are
currently-
both safe.
I'm
wizards are
currently
loving
being
this.
choked by this magnet because of my
Just-
amulet. Actually,
That's- I
Oh no.
would have been facing.
Okay. I have spiritual weapon. I can do that.
Yeah, good.
I think I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon if that's okay, Tim.
me cast
Absolutely.
spiritual weapon.
And then I'm gonna have it do an attack on the big thing.
On the
What
big
does your
boy.
spiritual weapon
Do
look
it.
like?
Normally it's a big hammer with a cog, but right now it just sort of looks like that. As my brain not works so good still. It's getting better, but we're shaking it off. It looks like a 7-year-old drew a cog of Herathis. That will be a 21 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah, absolutely.
There's spiritual flames coming off of it, but they're badly drawn too.
It looks
Makes it go
slightly
faster.
phallic.
They always do.
Yeah, they always do.
Yeah, that'll be 7 points of damage, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Da.
I guess technically I because I haven't used my action, can try to get off the ball.
Yeah, you could try to push yourself off the ball.
I would have to make different rolls for all my things too, right?
Yeah, and it gets an action too. Like it would be a separate action to
To
pull
pluck
something
every
off.
single. Okay. Okay, well, I'll start with my own body. Let's begin with
Yeah,
that.
your rifle on your back is hurting you.
That's athletics.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
No, 17's the number. You're not strong. You're not
I'm
as strong
not
as
strong.
my magic.
I'm not strong in
Ugh.
general.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the
And I'm
longer
dumb.
you stay here, the gun might start to hurt your back.
It's fine.
All right,
It's a good plan.
It's a good plan. It's a good plan. It's the big boy's turn.
The start of his turn, he has to take fire damage.
Do that fire damage.
And a wisdom save, please.
And a wisdom save, yes.
How wise are you?
Wise?
Tiny Ma?
Not so much. That's only a 7. So roll that damage.
Teeny
Killed
saying
him.
Blackwater's worst enemy is each other.
Yeah, really.
As
That
we
was
20 points
rude.
of
calculate.
radiant damage.
Oh, sorry, how much?
21.
20. Great.
And eight points of fire.
The fire extinguishes rather quickly. But
Ugh.
it does take a little bit of damage. And you can see the creature's not looking great. They're like, you can see its form, which is largely made up of like the rock looks very similar to the creature's form, and it's starting to kind of like crumble a bit here and there. But it is going to use its tongues on the two of you in there. So we'll do Callie first.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that an advantage?
Right. That
Hitting
is
itself?
an 18. You don't have your
Uh,
shield, so your AC would be -3. Oh yeah, -2.
-2.
Mhm.
No, then my AC is 20 -2. I think my sheet says 22.
Yeah, your AC is 22. So
Sure,
without-
your AC would be 20.
20.
Tough enough
So it's
crack.
going to make another tongue at you. That's a natural 1. And then, okay, well, it'll try to do Kale then. And that is a 21.
That is going to hit unless I choose to shield it, which I could do, but I don't know. I forget how much that gives me.
Shield is +5.
So that would match. Yeah, so it hits.
Okay. So it grapples you with one of its tongues. And then it's going to bite down on you, Kale. So it does open up briefly as Callie flies out.
And
now,
while that, I would like it does on its turn have to make a strength saving throw to hang on to any ferrous item it's holding. Which I think.
Yeah, absolutely. It will make a strength saving throw with
Kale
its tongue.
is a big irony tool. Like.
And that is a 19.
That'll do it.
We managed to hang on. Callie flies out. Now, I just want to point this out.
Oh, no.
Callie is covered in armor and is a strong person. So has become a projectile.
Yeah, give me the damage, Tim.
All clumped around. Neppy would be near the front.
I'm on the outside.
Yeah, but you were sucked from that side, and probably Yana.
Okay.
So as Callie rockets through the air,
the plan is working.
I'm gonna try and dig my feet in so that I don't crush everyone behind me.
You do all take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as her body just kind of wraps around all of you.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Would you say Callie's within touch distance of me?
Oh, she's like her face, like her body is pressed up against your face. Yes, absolutely.
How sweet.
Cute.
And
give her a little kiss on the cheek and go.
And it's gonna bite you, Kale.
Can't roll with advantage because of my
that was
Trance
just a
of
straight
Order.
roll. And that is a 24 to hit with the bite.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
All right. So that's 26. 36 points of piercing damage.
Yowza.
And it swallows you.
Cool.
So you are blinded and restrained.
Cool.
All right. It is now Kale, it's your turn.
Perfecto. I am going to as an action, I can cast, or it's not a casting, it's just something I can do. I can make another one of those lines.
Okay.
Which is 4d8.
Does it specify you have to be able to see to do it?
Does it specify?
Make sure you're all hydrating out there, people. Get some hydration.
It just says you can use your action to create a line of fire. It doesn't say. It just says any creature in that line.
Do it.
6.
Whoosh.
16 points of fire damage.
Describe how you kill this thing.
Yes.
That was just enough.
I'm going to basically, you're going to see it swallow Kale. Well, I don't know if you guys will see it. You're all pressed up against one another, but letters will see it swallow Kale, and then just this like beam of fire sort of scorches a tunnel out of it.
Nice.
And then Kale's just going to come walking out of the sort of scorched tunnel of fire.
Wouldn't you fly out?
Saving throw, buddy.
Strength saving throw.
That means the one to beat. If you want to walk cool, you got to earn it.
God, I can't believe he hasn't dropped it.
So stupid.
So the weakness of Blackwater is magnets. I see.
You knew that.
We
You
knew
did
this.
a whole arc about it.
Sean used it against us.
I did.
I'm gonna 14.
14 is not good enough. You can't roll below a 10.
I can't roll below 10, but I only have a Or no, sorry, 13. I only have a +3 to my strength.
So
Yeah, as
funny.
I
So
see him come barreling out, I do
Oh
drop
my God.
concentration, so he gets halfway and then just eats shit.
But I would
It's
like
called
to,
hazing, new guy.
I would like to say that I am hasted. So
Still hasted.
you get up very quick.
I use my bonus action to roll. No, you know what?
Perfect, like
Blade
off your
stance?
hair.
I will just fully use it. Burn a spell slot.
Yes. Flavor.
I will
Aesthetic.
just
Do it for
as
the
I
aesthetic.
as I start to fall, I will fully burn a second level spell slot to Misty Step, and just as though I didn't fall.
Incredible.
Tight.
Blackwater does it for the aesthetic.
Tight. All right. We can drop out of initiative now.
Oh, yeah, dude.
As
we-
we all start tumbling away from the iron bands, I grab Callie because she's
Mhm.
still stunned.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast I'll put a little bit of diamond dust on her as well and cast greater restoration on her as well. So you are no longer stunned and you have all of your intelligence back.
Nice.
All 12 points of it.
All right. So the creature now down as it kind of like has fallen back into the ground. You can see the pedestal is still there. As there is kind of this calmness over the island.
Is everyone all right? Everyone's okay?
Yeah.
I'll drop Spirit Guardians.
Pick up
I
my
will-
sword and my shield. Ugh.
I will drop haste.
Also,
Because it's gonna drop soon anyway.
my sincerest apologies for not being here before. What kicked off this battle?
You just started walking towards us and
Around
then you
the,
picked up
uh,
the illusion.
yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. I didn't waste a 6th level spell slot on him. It's fine. You weren't here, so
It's fine.
Should we sit and take a rest for a moment, or should we just, in the interest of time, keep looking around?
We might have to catch that boat. You know what I mean?
The Nautilus?
Yeah, the one we saw leaving. This might be a time-sensitive thing. I would love to cast Bonfire just on one of the more gross vascular plants to get my
Okay.
brain working. And I'm gonna
Okay.
head over to that plinth and see what I
as
can
you-
learn about that. Checking for traps along the way.
As you cast bonfire on it,
Mhm.
you
Oh.
hear this high-pitched whine, and the branches start flailing around in the air.
Not my problem. I continue over to the plinth.
can I
Is
make
this-
a nature check?
Yeah, make a nature check for me.
Is this island alive?
You head over to the plinth and you see that there is a silver chain almost embedded, and you can see like almost those roots, those kind of vascular roots kind of over top and intertwine into this chain. How was your nature check, Yana?
It was a 14.
14. Yeah, it seems like it's screaming in pain, but it's a plant. So it is a bit odd to you. You've never seen anything like this.
Is that
Yana is upset.
stone? The plinth, or is it?
No, it looks like it kind of it looks like it is attached to the creature, but it does look like rock that has naturally formed into this plinth.
And it doesn't like hurt my brain to like conceive of it or anything.
No, when you see it, it looks like a normal kind of silver chain. It's quite beautiful, simple in design, but
It looks all right. Yana, do you want to see if this is what we're here for? And I'll drop Bonfire.
okay. You see the tree kind of settles down.
Can I? Oh, go ahead. Yana, do your thing.
Yeah, I'll use my sight.
You can see that this object is out of tune with your universe, not to the extent that you've seen other things. It seems like the frequency isn't necessarily in discord, but it is definitely at a different frequency. And it seems like you can see where these vascular plants have like their roots actually touching this thing seems to be what has sort of infected all of the flora around here.
Can I discern if there's a way to remove it from where it is?
Yeah, you look and it looks like it could be cut out with a little bit of effort, but it's mostly just held in place by these kind of roots. They're not super thick. It's relatively thin up here.
They're gonna be upset if I cut them. Did we cut the chain out? Wait. Do they want us to cut the chain out? Like if I were a bad dude, I would send the people that I hate to an island that I want something from, and then send like some minor baddies at them. Those guys were like pretty tough, but it's just a thought.
Can I see the Nautilus?
Make a perception check.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. Before I do so, I grab onto my holy symbol and guide myself with that. So that's going to be a 30.
30. Barely. You can barely see it on the horizon. It is almost entirely out of view. But because there isn't anything, the horizon is pretty bare, it does stand out as movement, but it's tiny.
I think Letters might be right. I think we need to catch that Nautilus. I don't know, but we've seen one of those before. That Nautilus was a ship. If it is a ship, it is leaving this island. Somewhere.
You would know there's no way your astral skiff could keep up with it.
Okay. I think we have to take it out, Yona. I think we have to.
Oh, I got a way that might not hurt. I'm going to reduce the size of the chain to give us a little wiggle room. Is it like a necklace? Like, can we unclip it?
Yep.
Yeah,
it looks like it has a clasp.
I would recommend not touching it.
I cast reduce. We've got a minute.
Okay. Yeah, you watch as it kind of shrinks.
I wrap my hand in a prayer shroud that I take out of my bag, and I go to remove it.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check.
Can I stand right next to her while she does this?
I guide myself as I do that. My hand is white knuckle gripping my holy symbol.
I'll be further back.
A sleight of hand check.
Mm-hmm.
That is a natural 19.
Wow.
+1 plus my D4. That is going to be a 21.
Yeah, you managed to kind of delicately pull the chain out without damaging any of the roots. You do see as you get it out, though, they do kind of start to move a bit. Not a lot, but they do. You watch them kind of almost as if they're sort of searching.
Can I reach out, touch the I have this in my spell book. I usually keep it prepared. I just want to make sure that I can cast it on this thing. Back. Can I cast? I'm gonna just see if I can try casting Calm Emotions on this plant. Oh my god, I don't need an ad for a no, sorry, it's a humanoid.
Yeah,
I can't. In that case, as I see it reeling, I'm gonna
it's not sort of jerking around. It's more of like an exploratory, like it would be like an animal sort of like.
Would this be considered a creature?
You're not sure.
I'm gonna try casting tongues on myself.
Okay.
So many tongues in this episode.
Too many tongues in
So
this
many
episode.
tongues.
Not that kind of tongues. And I am going to
Not yet.
I'm going to say to it, because if it is a creature, it will be able to understand me. And if it makes any sort of language or speech, I will be able to understand it. And I'm just going to say to it, it's all right. I think this has been hurting you for a very long time. Calm. You're safe. That's it.
Okay. I will allow you to make a persuasion check for me.
Okay. Would I get that at advantage because it can understand me?
No.
No. Okay.
It's a plant.
Oh, it is.
So it's sort of. It's you're trying to persuade a loosely sentient
Science
object.
experiment.
19.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it doesn't. You don't hear any reply, and it still does seem to be sort of searching. But again, there isn't sort of like a frantic nature to it. It doesn't seem panicked.
I wrap up the chain and tie it tightly so that the chain won't touch anything.
Okay.
I don't put it in the bag of holding.
Okay.
I put it on my person.
Okay.
Yana, did you want to see if you can fix it? Is that something you can do?
Bring it up.
Can you set it right?
I bring it back out and
I don't know. I could try.
You can try, yeah.
Did Adonis tell us to fix it or bring it back to him? I'm a little fuzzy about what happened earlier today.
He did
Feels
ask
like
you
it's a
to bring
long
it
time
back,
ago.
and he would
okay.
fix it. But
I know you've been practicing, Yana.
Nope.
Missed you on that one.
I could try.
okay. So I will have you make a. This will be a spell check essentially. So roll a d20 and add your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. Ooh, okay. D20. It's a natural 20.
Hey,
Plus 5.
So you, as Neppy kind of opens the shroud, and you again kind of like as you sort of concentrate, your sight goes into that semi-ethereal sight where you can start to see the webbing between all things, and you can see the vibrations off of this necklace interacting with things around it. Even the shroud that she's holding is starting to sort of vibrate at a different frequency. And even part of Neppy is like you can see her vibrations start to sway and move slightly, being affected by just the proximity of this. As you kind of reach out your hands, you extend your energy and you can feel the vibrations coming off of your hands and actually syncing up with the vibrations of this object, and you feel your own self start to move out of tune. But as you sync up, you watch as you are then able to hold it and contain it as you start to bring it back in line in frequency with your universe. You're aware now of your own frequency, and you're able to change your frequency to a point where you can match it and then bring it back in line with yours. As you feel the kind of strings, as you kind of pull them into you, as the waves kind of come across you, you feel yourself return to your frequency, and you see the island itself is affected by this as well around you. As you watch as the frequency of the aura of the plants and the trees and the grass and the stones even start to move around you, and that effect kind of ripples out across the island. As you kind of, your sight comes back, you see the trees start to kind of harden and shift. They're still like, you watch the limbs are still dangling down, but they start to move into more of what is a familiar kind of tree shape and texture to what you're used to. You watch the bark kind of firm up and the branches start to firm up and kind of hold their shape a bit more.
I'm
as you have successfully reattuned this item.
I'm gonna put my hand on Yana's shoulder, and I'm gonna say, it feels wonderful when it sinks again, hey?
It did it?
It did it.
She's gonna kind of look around and like wipe like some tears out of her eyes. And she's gonna look at Neppy. I brought life back to something.
You did. Well done.
Yeah.
All right, and that is where we're going to take our break.
Fuck yeah.
We'll be back.
Wait, before we hop to the break, we are going to give away
a
beautiful mug.
Giveaway, you say?
So if I remember correctly how to do this, we are going to
is Nightbot working?
Oh,
it's
I think it is back.
Oh, it is back?
Back. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I have an idea. So what we're gonna do is at the beginning of the break, once we hit the break, what you're gonna do is to enter this contest, you are going to put the word
Nightbot isn't working.
Nightbot isn't working. Well, gosh darn it. Then we are gonna do this the old-fashioned way. What I'm gonna get you to do is I'm gonna get you to put I need an emote that everyone has access to. Well, if you're not following us, you should follow right now so that you can get access to the follower-only emotes. Our follower-only emotes contain...
Is the cat butt in there? Because it should be the cat butt.
I was thinking the Wiggles emote.
Oh, that's awesome.
So what you're going to do is you're going to drop a Wiggles emote in the chat. I am going to, at the
The
end
Wiggles
of the break,
emote's a tier 1.
Well, darn it.
You have the Blackwater logo, Jort's, Tim's face, Clack's face, or a Blackwater heart.
Put the Blackwater heart in the chat at the beginning of the break. And then I'm going to basically copy paste your names into an Excel spreadsheet and click choose one and then do that. So we will do that. It will be random. I promise to win this beautiful Blackwater mug. We'll be back in a tight 10. Stay tuned, y'all.
See you soon.
Bye.
See you soon.
And so, Kokanee, this one's for you. And he's gonna, with a very not too gratuitous, but it's a light body roll, is gonna start singing. You were a fighter, looking for a cleric, someone who knows how to heal and keep everyone alive. Gotta be a tiefling who takes you to Phalanis. Bug wild when you lose your heart. You know she's gonna resurrect you. Wounded, get Neppy. Well, she'll heal you. If you're dying, don't worry. Nepanther will save you. And he was just gonna sing that through.
Okay. Amazing. Can you roll a performance check for your dancing, please?
Yeah, I gotta go get my.
Even though I am mommy's favorite, that doesn't work.
If we say mommy's favorite too much, I'm gonna be out and about in the world somewhere and be like, because I'm mommy's favorite.
And I'm not.
She can't even say it because it's a lie.
We've reached that point of the evening, everyone. I love you, Len.
Oh, I get it now. Yep. Don't tell me it's 68.
Is it massive? Is it
Don't
69?
tell me.
69?
It's
69.
Is it dead? Did it kill it? Is it just explode? Does it just explode?
How do you want to do this?
Lennon
This is
has
ridiculous, but-
ascended. She can no longer join us. She
That
is
wasn't a
god
joke?
now.
That wasn't a joke?
You 69 did it.
Is this on the big guy?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking amazing.
Okay, she's gonna. So she fucking biffs it on the first one, but then she's gonna swing down a second time, and she's just gonna yell, "Don't touch Yana," and just swipe across.
You just fucking bring it back up through the creature's body. You just you slam almost completely bisecting it as you see it kind of spin as the top part of its body kind of flails away from the bottom as it begins to fall. You can. So you managed to push her down. I will have you both make Constitution saving throws.
You get my plus
Just
4.
straight
Disadvantage?
saving throws.
Or
No,
just
just straight saving throws.
Straight saving throws. I tried to make straight saving throws before I came out. We're at that point in the campaign. I'm sorry.
Because
supporting a gravel boy is not about objective truth. It's
Because
about
Clack
how
hates
can-
Terry, I hate Terry as well.
Why would you say that out loud, dude?
Sorry,
Oh my god.
I'm confused. I'm just
Look.
trying to catch up. Sorry. Because Clack hates Terry, I have to hate Terry as well.
No, don't say it again. Look, God.
This guy
You had-
Because I'm
Finny, you
a
had
member
so
of.
much going for you. You had so much going for you. You're basically in. This
I'll
makes-
try better. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Lightkeeper, I'm just checking in.
Sure. We'll see you in the morning.
Can I come in?
The temple's closed.
I doesn't believe you.
Dear, may I have your hand?
Yes, of course, darling.
Yeah, I'll dimension door in. Just to the other side of
You
the door.
can't see inside.
I don't have to.
He's been inside
I'll spot
before.
within 500 feet.
You pop in and you see there's an older gnome kind of turned oh, that's crazy. And then he looks over. Whoa. Hi.
Oh, are you okay?
I just need a second. Oh. No, I'm good.
Hard memories for me.
Totally.
But thank you. But birthdays are cause for celebration, and
Of course. Drink, have some more spider milk.
I'm all right. Thank
Have a calliope. Come on.
I think Kelly drank all the tequila, so we're just left with
I guess
spider
it's just straight milk. I gave some to letters.
Your plan was I found this thing while I was hammered and covered in my own vomit.
Yeah.
I have named it and befriended it, and
Yeah.
I'm going to thrust it upon my friend who is just starting his new life as his dependent.
Yeah.
Is that your plan?
Yeah.
I've already got a dependent on its way.
Yeah, right here.
There's a lot of weight on his shoulders.
This is for you.
Just
As
one
you-
shoulder at this time.
There's literal weight upon one
This is
shoulder.
for
I'm going to be
you.
so lopsided.
Oh my god, you're
I've
gonna have
done-
so many
look-
back problems.
It's good. Not good enough.
No, it's not.
Whoa, okay, no. I'm not gonna take that. That's not okay. You can't be hard on yourself because a fucking lich is trying to ruin our lives.
I
Two
knew what
people
was
down and we still killed him.
He's gone.
Don't beat yourself up over it. There's no point. He'd be happy about that, actually. So don't do that.
You're right, Yana.
We did it. Now let's go put our family back together and get Clack.
Yes.
I just like go right in. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I know, and I heard that time that Finn woke you up and you were really angry and all that. So like, I'm super sorry, but I'm getting married in like an hour.
Well, to who?
Neppy.
Oh, great, good.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
The different families. But for a while now, I haven't said it out loud, but my name is Letters Blackwater. That's who I am. And I'm the only one who does want to be here doing this. Because what we do here matters.
But do you want to get married right here?
Now?
I mean, probably with our friends here, but yeah.
Yes. I think so.
I'd like that a lot.
Me too.
Right here.
On the roof?
Yeah.
Okay. Tomorrow morning?
Bird with a very long beak. It is a kookaburra bird.
I think we killed Lennon. I think Lennon's dead.
Okay. You know where to go? I've not met you before, so it's my first day.
Sorry, it's lovely to meet you. What's your name?
My name's Bruce.
Oh, all right. That's lovely to meet you, Bruce.
Yeah. So I'm sorry. It's 400 gold pieces worth of gems for the pair.
For the pair, and then 300,
pair, yeah.
so seven all up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see what's wrong. Sweetie, does this make you happy?
You don't have anything. Sorry, Lennon music removes herself.
Neppy, did you say Trixalia was in town?
You know, Finnan, it's funny. You
fuck up all of you and I leave. Bye.
Are you going to see Trixie?
I hate you. I don't know you.
Gonna show you
really like
it. She lives here now, Finnan.
I want to die inside. Thank you.
I think I should send to Trixie and let her know he's coming. Because he doesn't have sending, so like.
I walk back in. I'm like, you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit.
I guess the question is whether a priestess of Nephthisicat, other than myself, is going to be coming to stay at this house, or is he going to go there?
Oh. You're a piece of shit as well, Neppy. Piece of shit.
Do you want me to send or not, Finnan?
No, thank you.
I can do it.
I could also do
where
it.
he's go. Doesn't he live here?
He does live here. Yes. Mish, do you have any secrets, buddy?
That fucking badger is back.
It never left.
He's such a strange creature. The best part is when I do this, he's purring.
Aww.
He loves you so. Rogue.
It's your boyfriend. Rogue, it's your boyfriend.
Oh yeah. Look, it's your girlfriend.
Star-crossed lovers.
Guys, we're so nervous. We're so nervous.
Oh.
Okay, enough cat time.
Do we need any information other than what is the Raven, the matron of vengeance doing?
What is the matron of vengeance?
I really care about you guys too, and it's not hard. It's not easy to see you in pain. Oh man, if these eyes could cry.
Stop! You stop. That's too much. That's so sad.
No, it's just Petch can't cry because We don't have a lot of or any water in our body, so
Cody, you're a legend.
Fuck you, Cody.
Okay, so
Wow.
we are
Well
back.
done.
I have gotten a list of everyone who dropped an emote in the chat, and I am going to have. There is a number that is between 1 and 14. Jen, pick me a number between 1 and 14.
3.
Oh, okay. Looking at my list, we have Ferrix friend.
Nice.
Ferrix, this beautiful, wonderful limited edition Blackwater D&D mug is yours. Congratulations. If you can whisper us at Blackwater D&D your address, we will send this to you. And also, if you can whisper us in that same whisper, let us know who your favorite character is, because we'll put in a little something from them. So thanks so much. Awesome. We're going to be doing another giveaway at the end of the stream tonight as well. So stick around for that. And there's another chance to win. And now, Tim, take it away.
All right. So you have successfully reattuned both the chain and the island. What would you like to do as you are standing on this this floating island in the astral sea?
I'd love to have a poke around, see if there's anything special about this place aside from
make an investigation.
The flesh trees.
Before you walk away, I'm going to cast resistance on you.
Love that. Yeah, that's 25.
25. So you take a look around. You can see now that the trees have become more like trees you're used to. The only thing really of note, the island's pretty barren for the most part, other than this flora. It doesn't seem like there's any natural wildlife. But as you come around, you can see the trees that are broken. You kind of look inside and you can see, instead of, it has now hardened into what you would expect like wood to look like. But the shape of it internally is what it used to be. And you can see there is kind of what looked like veins and arteries within the tree, as opposed to the rings of a tree that you'd be normally used to seeing. And that like transfer of water happening on the outside. It seems like these trees had almost like a blood system. Although you're not sure how rudimentary that would have been or what exactly it would have looked like, but it looked more organic in a biological way than sort of, it looked more like a creature as opposed to a plant. But that's now since hardened into wood. So it looks like it has a few smaller centers for rings. And you can see where the Nautilus kind of touched down. It looks like you can see there's kind of a hard line in the dirt, where potentially like a ramp or something extended out.
Do we think if we dig up this island, we'll find a weird wooden heart at the center? And do we think that's relevant? Because I'm happy to boogie out here. I can't make heads or tails of this place.
I can imagine that now that the chain has been removed, the island will heal itself.
Wait, let's look at that chain. Maybe there's like markings on it. We didn't give that really a once. Did we give that a once over? Oh, can we touch it then and stuff? Let's see what it's about.
I'm gonna open up the shroud again.
Yeah. So you take a look, and it's very well made. It looks like kind of finely made silver, like individually crafted links. They're fairly large, but it's just a simple chain. There doesn't seem to be any markings. It's relatively nondescript.
With some time and some space, I can take a deeper look into it. I've got some spells that allow me to access the history of things. So I can take a look into that, but I don't have that prepared today.
I'm curious. Why do you think there would be a wooden heart at this if we dig? I mean,
well, back in trees got circulatory systems. Those got to lead somewhere.
Okay. I mean, I think we've got everything we came for.
Sweet. Back on the boat.
All right. So you head back over to the astral skiff. You all pile onto the one skiff you have left. And you make your way back to the waypoint. It takes you a few hours, but it is a quiet journey. And you make it back to the skiff yard where you see Duke Corbano. So, how was it out there? Okay.
We lost one of the skiffs.
I see that. That's why I asked, but nobody was very forthright. So
I forgot. Did we sign an insurance policy or did
He'll put down a deposit?
We put down a deposit?
Yeah, I am keeping that. Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. You keeping that hook though?
I have not finished the hook. It has only been about a half day.
Yeah.
But if you come back a couple days, I'll have a hook for you.
I've got a totem for the astral sea, so we can pop back if you want.
Cool. All right.
So I don't have plane shifting right now to get us home. So I can try to call Adonis and see if he'll send us back.
I mean, we could always stay the night and head back in the morning too.
Yes, that's also fine as well. Do you have the mansion today, Yana?
Yeah, I do.
Whoa. We're just gonna call it an easy night. Yo, Duke. Where's the spot around here?
Well, we're going to hell again, folks.
Let me think here.
That's what happened last time we tried to go to a bar.
Yeah, Whaletown is not too far away, but
Whaletown?
No, it's not Whaletown. The Waypoint town is a little. It's just a It's
is there a place called Whaletown? Because I
20.
want to drink at Whaletown.
There is in the world, but not here.
You said it. It exists.
Always the
now.
bridesmaid.
You said it, so it exists. I have to find
Whaletown.
That was the Adonis one shot.
Oh, I know. I'm just trying to find. Yeah, round 2. There we go.
That note document is going to be so big. Dear God.
Yeah, right. Excellent. Yeah. Let's see. What do you need?
Maybe like a tavern or an inn?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's the in-between. That's pretty much... We don't get a lot of... not a ton of visitors. But the in-between's a pretty big tavern, pretty big inn.
It's not bad. I've stayed a night there before.
This guy knows what are you asking me for?
I mean, it's people always assume I'm new, so I think it's the accent. But yeah, no, the in betweens it's as nice as we're going to find.
Getting vibes like the fucking nightlife at the Waypoint ain't exactly it. Like,
well, no, I mean, we don't get a lot of. It's not really a touristy kind of town. It's sort of a stop. There's a few shops in town if you want to check out, but for the most part, I mean, if you want to tie one on, that in between is where to go.
Do you have like any shops that sell like soapstone carvings of astral dreadnoughts or like other local fauna?
Oh, yeah. The Ware's House.
Yeah, I'd love some really kitschy touristy stuff to just like
shop.
bring back.
Yep.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Some of us have been to these places before, but we just don't remember it.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many good things in this place.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You might be able to find something that's if you're looking for, well, what are you looking for?
I was just looking for a good time, but all right, sounds like the in and out is it. Let's get in. Let's
the
get
in between. Don't even mention the In and Out. That place went under a few years ago. There's some real bad blood.
Between them and the in-between?
Don't even say it. I regret telling you. You didn't hear it from me. You didn't hear it from Duke.
You want to come?
No, I have work to do.
We owe you a boat.
I have a job. I have to mind the yard.
Well, if you're after your work, come to the in-between and we will buy you.
All right. Maybe I will. Make a persuasion check.
22.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will.
Also, I heard you refer to yourself as Duke. Is that a title or your name?
It is both. I am technically Duke Corbano, but I just find Duke Corbano is just easier to do it.
Yeah, fair play. All right.
Nobody calls me Duke except for my mom.
I think it's kind of cute.
Yeah, he blushes.
What does Clock do? I don't see it, but what does Clock do?
Clock is like,
what this fucking guy?
Dude. No, the name is cute.
Yeah, sure.
I lean over to Clack and I'm like, it's kind of like doo-doo.
Yeah, it's exactly like doo-doo.
It's kind of like doo-doo.
This guy gets him.
I sort of lean into the group of the two of them and say, honestly, it's kind of weird that the only person he makes call his title is his mom.
I mean, she probably gave him the title.
Yeah, even a Duke if he has a mom. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Clack, do you think Dukes have to be orphans?
I am like trying to.
Wouldn't she be the Duchess?
This is most of us in a
You don't know
circle at
that
this
she
point.
isn't.
Put it in his mom, but he can't be a Duke if she's already a Duchess.
In strong Gravel Boy fashion, I try and start entertaining Duke Corbano so he doesn't.
Listen. We can figure this out.
He's gonna
Duke,
make
Duke,
Oh my god.
Duke.
Yeah.
Can you be a Duke if you have a mom?
Yes, because I am one.
And you have a mom.
Obviously. Yeah,
Hey,
of course.
Is she in town tonight? Does she want to come out?
Are you asking out my mother?
No, just like
Get out of
having
my
a good
yard.
Time. Your mom sounds cool. I think we could.
You are not my step. You are not going to try to be my dad.
Trust me, I'm not interested. That was a whole arc.
She's a beautiful woman. I bet you would be.
Not a
it's time you
chance.
leave.
No hoops under the roof.
I
Not
start
a chance.
ushering us out of the skiff yard towards the bar.
I want to fuck your mom. My life depended on it.
Shut your god. You can forget that hook, buddy.
If I fuck your mom, will you give me that hook?
He's beat red.
I don't understand what you want from me right now.
I don't want you to be my dad. I don't want you to talk about my mom.
You want me to be your dad, but not talk about your mom? That sounds toxic, dude. That's not a good home environment.
Get out.
We're outside.
Get out of
This is
the
a
yard.
shipyard.
Get out of my shipyard.
Okay, that's clear instructions.
Oh gosh.
We amble over to the in-between.
I whisper to Callie, I think I want to be a Duke. Do you think I can do that?
I'm not sure how.
Duke Spook.
Duke Spook.
It's better than Duke, you know?
Yana.
Duke,
the
Spook.
Yana the Spook Duke.
Spook Duke. Duke Spook.
Duke of Spookington.
The Duke of Spook. You walk by a tall, thin, skeletal man.
That's my next
Pleasure.
creation.
Very
his
tall
name?
stovepipe hat. The Duke of Spook.
Good day.
Did someone ring?
Is this character happening right now?
No.
Is this the maitre d'?
Mention right now. It's on the mention right now.
You walk by a few stores on your way through, and you do see there are a handful of homes kind of throughout and kind of almost like apartment building kind of like homes. But it does seem like a quieter place. Like unlike Sigil, it seems like this point is more secluded. Not a lot of people necessarily know about it. It's definitely more sort of tucked away and off the beaten path. And so only kind of a handful of people kind of frequent this place. But you do walk by kind of a handful of shops. There's kind of like a main row that ends in the in-between. You can see this kind of large, 3-story building that's kind of stone and wood, like a big wooden roof that kind of like angles out at the bottom. It's quite ornate. But you walk by the ware's house. Next to that, there's what looks like maybe a smith, an armor called Smash, Cut, and Block. There is a clothing shop called Fine and Exotic Clothing by Stitcher. There is on the other side, you can see there is a like a large glass windowed shop. You can see with just all kinds of manner of potion on shelves in the window. And it's called Bribbons, Barbiturates, and Other Things You Imbibe. There's the in-between. And then next to, there's a fairly large building between the potion shop and the next shop after, that is almost like a warehouse building, and it's called La Circa Magica. And then on the other side of that is Rune Town, but Rune Town looks to be closed at the moment.
What's Rune Town's vibe?
You're not sure. You can see there is the sign looks to be it's made of stone, and it's carved quite intricately in what look like kind of magical runes.
But it's closed.
It is closed at the moment.
Devastating. Well, if we want to do, I can imagine that we will not have an opportunity to go shopping here too much in the future. Is there anything anyone wishes to go? We have some party funds or things like that? Or do we just want to go get a drink? Letters, you want to go get a drink?
I feel like we all look pretty good. We're all pretty stacked out. We just like someone got swallowed again. Like, I feel like we just, we have a drink, we take it easy, we relax.
Relaxing is good.
Yeah, we
so you head to the in-between?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, so you head in, and you can see it's fairly busy. You're kind of getting into sort of early evening. It's probably 7 o'clock. So there's a number of people eating dinner. It seems like a popular spot, as it's kind of a restaurant tavern. So a number of the locals are eating dinner there, and you can see it's pretty lively. There is currently a violin that's playing itself on stage. And you can see the bar is pretty long, and there is a goblin kind of running, like it must have an elevated platform behind, because you can see most of its body as it's kind of running along and pouring drinks to the few patrons at the bar. And as you all walk in, you hear the goblin go, "Oh, hi there."
Hello.
Hello. Do
you just grab a table or?
Sure, sit wherever you like. You don't look like you're from around here.
Sir, no, we are definitely not from around here.
Well, the name's Jerp. Sit wherever you like. I'll be right over.
Thank you, Jerp.
Thank you, Jerp.
All right, so you go and find a table.
Yeah, we do. Big table.
You watch as Jerp kind of finishes off a drink. She grabs like a handful of menus and like a jug of ale, kind of leaps off the bar and kind of scampers over. And Jerp is small, even for a goblin. Jerp is quite small. She's probably only about maybe 2 feet. And she kind of like scampers over and sort of throws the menus up on the table. Would any of you like something to drink to start off with?
I'm all right, thank you, but I'm sure everyone else will.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, go ahead.
What's the we're not from around here. What's the house special?
This right here, and she kind of holds it up. Astral Brew.
Then Astral Brew will be great. Thank you.
All right, and you watch, she has like almost like a holster of cups that kind of is stacked up behind her, and she just like pulls it off. It pours it up, and she hands it up, and it looks like a very, very light ale. But it does have kind of like this. There's like almost like a glittery quality to it. And she pours one. Would it like how many of you would like some Astral Brew? 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So she pours out 5 and throws it all up on the table. She's like, "Would you like to play now, or would you pay now, or would you like a tap?"
Definitely a tap. Sure. I'm so glad that we can make it to your place. I've heard a lot about the Waypoint. And
I'm gonna interrupt him and be like, "Oh, hey, Chip.
Oh, Kale! Oh my God, I didn't see you there.
It's good to see you. How are you?
Good." And she kind of grabs your calf.
Careful! You don't want to cut yourself.
I didn't see you amongst all these new folks. I know you're so strong. Get out of here.
How's everyone doing? You're doing well?
Oh, good,
Business
good.
is good.
You know, business as usual.
What's the clientele look like in here?
All manner of clientele. It looks like you see tons of different races. A lot of folks in the adventuring gear here seems fairly similar. It seems like that they spend most of their time in the astral sea, and it seems to have kind of a motif of kind of lighter clothing, almost like sailors' clothing. But also reinforced with some metal armor as well. You see all manner of folk.
Cool.
I'm going to, in the moment that she's distracted talking to Neppy, I'm just going to lean into letters and just say, "Do not mention in and out."
I wouldn't do that. We're just in for a drink and then we're out the door.
I say her head.
We can't stay. I've heard good things.
No, we are staying. Letters.
Oh, we are?
This is where we came to stay.
Oh, so we're come from out and we're in to stay.
Jeb, do you have rooms?
Oh yeah,
here?
I have a few rooms. Sure.
We'll probably need 1, 2, 3, maybe 5.
5 rooms.
Well, let me count. 1. Letters in Clack, I'm assuming will
always.
Take 2.
Oh yeah.
3, 4.
We sleep together.
5 rooms then?
Fucking baby.
Oh yeah. And she looks at you, Kale. Is this on Adonis's tab?
Yes.
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 Business expenses.
The business trip.
Do you have tequila?
She kind of looks over the bar. I think I have some.
Hey everybody, we're out of drinks on Adonis.
What's your most expensive tequila?
Oh, well, we only have one kind. We don't get a lot of tequila out here, but I do keep a bottle for special occasions. It's from the Burning Sprawl. I don't even think the distillery exists anymore. Give you what?
Is it called? Can I get the bottle? Is that possible?
Oh, you want to buy the bottle?
I would love to buy the bottle.
This is not all on Adonis's tab, please.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
The rooms, yes.
Another tab?
Another tab, a separate tab.
Also under Adonis's name.
Sorry, Adonis.
She seems to be listening to Kale because she knows Kale. She's kind of like,
no.
I mean, if you're all going to be drinking the tequila, we can pay for it.
Now I know he gets in with some strange folk, but who's this other tab on?
Thomas.
Just a party tab. Just put it under a party tab.
All right. So it's 150 gold pieces for that bottle of tequila.
Easy.
Breezy.
And then the rooms you don't have to worry about.
I'd just like to say Adonis isn't paying us for this trip. Like, this feels like it was an expense.
It's work experience for Yana.
What are we, fucking interns? Come on.
Is he gonna wipe our
exposure? Okay.
Is he gonna wipe our memories
Interns,
again?
okay.
Is he gonna wipe our memories? We might as well
I
do
don't
it
know.
ourselves. with this
Maybe,
bald.
maybe I will. Maybe I'll have him do that.
I thought we were cool, Kale.
150 gold, you said,
Yeah.
Tim?
She scampers over and brings out a fairly big bottle of tequila. And you can see it's like, it looks pretty old. She kind of blows the dust off.
What does the label say?
It says burning sprawl tequila. The only tequila brewed under the desert sun. And it has the name of a distillery that's kind of scratched out. It's hard to read. But you can see there is some kind of bug floating at the bottom.
Since
Doesn't look like a worm.
Since I'm from the Burning Sprawl, would I have any idea where that distillery was?
You don't ever remember ever hearing about a distillery in the Burning Sprawl.
Oh. Does the bug look familiar?
Make a nature check.
That's going to be... Nature is 17.
17. It looks vaguely familiar. It like you've seen a picture, like a drawing of this bug. It does kind of look like a worm, but more like a centipede, with fairly sizable mandibles. And from what you remember in Philanus, the drawing of it, it's found usually on the western coast, in the kind of hill regions there.
Poisonous?
As far as you know, you think
Neppy,
so.
I see Neppy inspecting the bottle and say, "Are you from there?"
Yes, and not from the distillery, but the same region. Yes.
And you've had this before?
No.
Oh.
I didn't even know the distillery existed, and that is saying something because we often get where I'm from. We often get a lot of trade coming through. We are like one of the only spots in the desert for weeks.
I mean,
I've never heard of this.
The Waypoint is a very strange place. Weird things turn up all the. What was the Do you know what the vintage is of this?
Oh, let's see. She kind of like takes the bottle in her hand and sort of like looking on it, blows off a bit more dust. Looks like maybe 60, 70 years.
The Callie, if you're going to drink it, the bug is poisonous.
The bug.
We shouldn't drink it. We should save it for legend lore. This is clearly, you know what I mean? Like really get to the bottom of this bottle. Joking. Let's get the place fucking hooned.
I'm not joking. You should save this for legend lore. This is the key. This is the key that unlocks it all. I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
If you drink this, it's all gone. This is.
I'm gonna eat the bug.
You can drink the whole.
If we get to the bottom. If we get to the bottom.
You're just gonna pour it all out.
No,
just on the floor.
Yeah, no. Yeah, just.
Gotta get to the bug.
The real question is, you see Clack that you mentioned tequila. He kind of like reaches into his bag and pulls out a little small barrel of spider milk. He kind of looks at you as like, huh? And he starts to like he's holding the cork.
Yeah.
All right.
He pops it open, and he asks you,
Chirp, can I get some of those cups?
And Chirp's like, sure. And she hands over some cups, and he starts pouring out spider milk, and it is stinky.
I pass on the spider milk.
This is the strong stuff.
I pay the bottle fee.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you have your tequila and your spider milk, and you start mixing up Calliope's.
Yeah, baby, we're making it fresh now.
Some of the patrons are like, "What is going on there?" Like you got some attention now, as folks are kind of like looking over and curious. And you start putting down Calliope's.
I 100% want to offer it to like folks
Yeah.
around.
You're handing that. Okay, well, let's first roll some Constitution saving throws. For those of you, whoever's taking part in a Calliope.
No, Calliope's for Neppy.
Although Clack gets advantage because he's from the scar.
Okay, I'm gonna take that one too.
Do I get advantage because my name is in it?
No, not this stuff.
Is this like
So
the stinky
strong.
stuff that we had when we were out of the desert for Clack and Callie's birthday? Is it like fermented and old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the spider milk. It doesn't have a long shelf life, but then it just continues to ferment.
I cheers, Callie, and then just keep deadlocked eyes as I start to drink.
Okay.
Clack puts his down just fine. He goes, "Ooh, that's good."
Tim, I'm deadlocked with Kale, right?
Yeah.
And I think in the past we've allowed me to revoke my friendship saving bonus.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to revoke my friendship saving bonus from Kale while locking eyes.
Friends
with him.
off.
It's off. All's fair in love and drinking competitions.
Exactly.
All right. Kale, what was your Constitution saving throw?
19.
Okay.
24.
24. And did you have some letters?
Yeah,
What
nat
was yours?
20.
Nat 20. Okay. And Kokanee?
A 17, which makes it a 29.
Okay.
Sorry,
and-
30.
Oh yeah, you're right there with Clack.
I might be dumb and weak, but I can drink booze.
And did you have one, Yana?
No, I'm good with my astral brew. Thank you
And
so much.
Neppy, did you have one?
No, I did not.
I
And
didn't
I'm
think
not
so.
drinking Astral Brew either.
All right. All right. So you all succeed. That first one goes down pretty good. Kale, you feel a little tickle in your throat. You're like, okay, that's a weird drink with a weird texture. But you get it down and it stays down. And you're like, okay, there's a bit of burning sensation. But you feel fine. You definitely feel the alcohol pretty quickly. This is a very potent cocktail.
It's interesting because like partway through I thought maybe I'd stop, but it felt like I would almost have to like bite it off, if that makes sense. Like it's very viscous. It's
Is it
it's the only drink you chew and swallow.
Oh.
I mean that's what it felt. I mean,
Good.
It's good. It's good. Another one.
It's funny because like you chew it going down, but you also have to chew it when it comes back up. It's great. Number 2. Let's do it.
All right. Another round of Constitution saving throws, please.
Okay.
That's not good.
Hell yeah, buddy.
So you all take it down. Letters, what was yours?
18 raw. But I'll flex my brain at the drop of a hat.
Okay.
22.
All right. Yep. And Kokanee?
I crit for a 33.
The second one is even better than the first one.
It's great.
Callie?
24.
24. Okay. And Kale?
25.
All right. So yeah, you all get your second one down, but you watch as Clack simultaneously bursts from his nose and his mouth.
Oh, baby, no.
You've got to chew. You've got to chew.
I prestidigitate the
It still hurts. It still hurts.
Yeah.
All right, Clack.
It's been a while. It's been a while. And he's like hammered already because of his small size, and he does not intake a lot of liquids very often, so his body is not used to filtering out liquid. And he like the first one he was able to get down, but the second one was just an overload, and he is very drunk.
Fantastic.
So you get your second one down. Do y'all go for a third?
I mean, when at the waypoint,
Yeah, I
feel
think
like you won't have to.
Yeah.
This one, except for Kokanee, because he smashed his first two, will be a disadvantage for letters, Callie, and Kale.
Will that be straight because of my scar bonus?
Yeah, just straight for you.
We love that.
Is Clack gonna try and drink a third one?
Let's see. Actually, it's a disadvantage for his wisdom save. He's gonna try to have a third.
Okay, can I distract Clack to make him look the other way and try and drink his while he's not looking?
Yes, absolutely. Make a performance check at advantage because the subject is drunk.
and
it's also
in love
Yana.
with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Tim, also none of the boys get my friendship bonus this time around.
It was a natural 20, by the way.
He's
like,
a
oh
21.
my, hey, yeah.
Question for you, Tim. I have this thing called Restore Balance, which is when a creature I see within 60 feet of me is about to roll a d20 with advantage or disadvantage, I can use my reaction to prevent that from affecting the roll. Can I use that on myself? To get nullify the disadvantage.
What's the beginning of it?
When a creature you see within 60 feet of you is about to roll.
I don't think you can target yourself because it specifically says a creature you can see. So I don't think so.
Yeah, it doesn't specifically say.
Usually it specifies if you can target yourself.
Okay.
Sadly. All right.
Well, stick my head out the window and cast Skywrite to just be like. I'm a couple drinks in.
That's why your camera's fuzzy.
Yeah, there it is.
Just in the sky, it just says "in and out forever."
So inflammatory.
Okay. Everybody.
Hey.
Okay.
It's just in clouds on a night sky. Who knows who's gonna see that? Who knows who did it?
A place where there is never clouds. There is never clouds.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. I don't know. Oh boy.
Who did that?
Who put that there? Who put
All right.
that there?
Let's hear Yanni, yours will just be a flat roll.
24.
24. Down. Letters.
19.
19. Okay. You're just hanging on.
That's with the brain flex.
Ooh, yeah. Callie.
16.
Ooh, that is not enough. All right.
22.
All right. 22. All right.
22.
22. So yeah,
I did use 2 luck points.
If you're gonna use luck points, use them on a drinking game. Absolutely. That's how Blackwater rolls.
You all managed to keep it down, but you watch as Callie is like, and you barf into your mouth. It's right. It's in your mouth. You haven't. It didn't come out of your mouth, but it's right there.
I've been
there. Your Highness, are you? Let me try and find like a napkin or something.
And it's stinging so hard in your nose.
Great.
What does Callie want to do?
I drank the whole bottle of
Can
tequila.
I?
Oh no, it's a big bottle.
Can I just like try and fucking swallow it?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Yuck.
Oh no. Okay, that one's on the ground. It's gone.
Scarf the barf. Scarf the barf.
18.
That made me want to throw up.
18. Yeah, you managed to, as Letter said, chew it back down. Oh, but your mouth, it does not feel good. You do not feel good. You feel very drunk. And it is, there's not nice things happening in your stomach.
I love drunk Callie.
Classic.
Y'all ever have that like cottage cheese with the pineapple chunks in it?
No?
That is exactly the consistency of the Calliope's.
Absolutely.
I was Josh in this
cheese with
conversation and
pineapple
maybe also
chunks?
this party. Please stop.
Do you continue?
Yes.
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 I wanna go sit next to Neppy and talk to Neppy, but
Okay.
I'll let the
All right. So Letters, Clack is just enraptured with you, Yana. He doesn't go for another one. You're also starting to feel a little bit drunk. Letters.
I just feel like if Melora's champion wants to bow out, I mean, that's saying something.
Letters gets so inflammatory when he's drunk. Always looking to
Give
pick
me
up
a
fight.
second.
I also haven't seen Sean drunk, but I feel like that. No, I'm just kidding.
Hold on. What do I have?
He has Sky written. A very
That's gonna be a problem for us later.
Yeah.
Who knows we did it?
If anyone would like to not be drunk
I'm a
before they go to bed
firebrand,
later,
not cloud brand.
someone has to look after all of you.
It only lasts an hour.
I don't have any.
Have
I don't.
some fun.
I don't have anything to cast on him. I'm just.
All right, you're just
done.
watching them as he. Okay, you
Done.
can. So letters, Kokanee, and Kale, all at disadvantage. You can.
Resistance.
Well done.
I will give everyone the friendship bonus back, but not letters.
Tensor's transformation.
In the bar. He has a full Sailor Moon moment in the bar.
No. I don't go Sailor Moon. That's the outfit. I just all my veins fucking pop.
Oh my god.
So
I'm going to use a luck point.
I'm going to I'm taking my coin and it's running through my fingers and I drop it, and as I duck underneath the table, I'm going to use a 5th level spell slot and cast Greater Restoration on myself to nullify the effect of the alcohol. And then pop back up. And so I guess a straight roll?
Just a straight roll.
That was not enough. I rolled a 9. Or no, I rolled a 3. It's a 9
with
total.
a renewed sense of confidence. Now that you're like instantly sober, you're like, this is gonna be so easy, and you're like, oh god, I remember what this tastes like. Just as you're drinking it, and it's like you can't even get it down. As it's like,
did you add the
back
plus 4?
and immediately just like,
well, 13 plus with a plus 4. I don't think that's enough.
No, not enough, and it just spews back out into your hands.
I think I got a bad pot. Like,
what was yours, Kokanee?
I rolled a 13, which with resistance of 3 and a plus 13 thanks to Callie on my save, that'll be a 29.
Yeah, it is so good. Letters?
I rolled a 3. But with all my shenanigans, I did drop concentration on the spell thing, so for tensors. So that thing was only up there for like a minute. We'll see what the consequences are. But that does bring it up to an 18.
Right. All right, an 18. You're just hanging on. You're like, there's tears in your eyes. And you kind of give a couple of coughs and you're fine. But then you hear the door slam open.
Oh god.
You see a large Loxodon kind of barrel through, wearing kind of like a nice, almost like a lab coat, and like kind of canvas, and has a number of like small jars all over his vest. And he goes, Jerp, there was somebody wrote something outside I think you want to see. And Jerp goes, well, what is it? And she jumps out and she runs across outside, and she like looks up. She's like, what is it? What is it, Bribben? There was and he looks up. It's fine. I just forget I said anything. And he leaves.
Oh my god.
And she's like, all right. And she heads back into the bar.
Oh my gosh.
Some people.
So
the bottle is now pretty much empty. That tequila bottle you have between all of you, with all of those drinks, but the bug is still rattling around in the bottom.
You chewing this worm, Sky Singer?
Kelly's drunk, isn't she?
Yes.
And I said that I would eat the bug.
You say you need the bug.
Yeah, I'll eat the worm.
Okay.
Before the worm eats you, I guess.
So as you kind of tip it over to get it out, you watch it kind of gets a little bit stuck at the neck.
Yeah.
And then you watch it kind of crawl out.
It's alive. I can't eat it if it's alive.
Vengeance.
I'm not going to eat it if it's alive, letters.
It'll send a message.
I'm not going to eat it while it's alive.
You're all standing over it?
I'm not going to eat it while it's alive.
Can I put a cup on top of it to keep it from crawling
Not
away?
yet. So there's Callie, letters, I assume Kobe
I'd
and Kale were right
probably
there
be
too.
Yeah.
reaching for it in the sense of like,
Okay.
We just wanted to go to a bar.
Yeah. So it jumps onto Callie's arm,
Yes.
and
Aw.
it scuttles up. It's gonna make an attack roll.
Oh my god. Not again.
We just came here for a good time, Tim.
This is a
natural
good time.
20.
It's not
Honestly,
because
feels
I'm
so
right
attacked.
there.
And you watch
Ah.
as it leaps and it clamps onto her ear like an earring, and it
Cute.
pierces through.
Sick.
And you watch as the like mandibles form a perfect hoop, just, and you feel it's like it fucking stings like shit.
Do I have a worm
You
hearing?
take 11 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I
And it's
cancel the crit though. I cancel the crit for sure.
okay. Then yeah, I only rolled 2. I didn't roll double damage. Or no, then it would have been it would have been I guess 6 points of damage. As it pierces through, and it is hanging there
Like an earring?
like an earring.
I didn't know we were in Claire's.
It's a Claire's worm.
What a horrifying concept.
It's just hanging there?
Just hanging there, and
Is
you
it
watch
dead?
its like its legs kind of retract into its body, and so
No,
it's just the
no.
shell and the
No.
mandibles
No, you can't.
pinched through your
You
ear.
can't let that stay on you, Kelly.
Why not?
Because the last thing that I
It looks
pulled out
scary.
of I'm going into Kale's accent. I can't do it. I pulled. Do you remember when we were in Sigil? I pulled what I pulled out of Letta's mouth.
Yeah, well, I didn't kiss the bug. This is clearly an earring.
The bug has made it your.
Callie,
it's
you
clearly
remember
an earring.
the bug that just like crawled up into my skin? That
Yeah, this
looked
is an-
really pretty, but it was not a good
You're just
bug.
jealous. You're just all jealous that you don't have a worm earring.
It's a weird stance to take for somebody who gets eaten by worms regularly.
Do you want me to call my wife?
And
I'll call my
it
wife.
has kind of a yellowy orange shell that's kind of like a little bit pearlescent.
It's
Tim, Tim, I'm calling my wife. I can't call my wife because
You can't. You're on
No
another
reception.
I can't call my
on
wife. I have
another
no
plane.
reception.
Those bugs are poisonous, Kelly, and I have no idea what they'll do. And that has been sitting in a bottle of tequila for.
Poisonous, cool. More
Holy
like.
shit, Kelly, is that your wife?
Yeah, right.
Make a deception check.
Can
And
I?
Callie, you can make an insight check.
Can I make this an advantage because she didn't leave when I begged her to?
Yeah, sure. That makes sense.
Begged my wife to leave, and she was.
I'm going to
clueless.
cancel. I'm going to cancel her advantage.
Can you fucking do that?
Yeah, he can with his ability.
Restores
what
balance.
What am I doing?
An insight check.
Oh, an insight check. Okay. Okay.
22 deception.
25 insight.
She knows her wife. Her wife is not here.
Yeah.
Without even flinching, like I didn't even wait. I grab the bug and pull it. I'm trying to pull it off.
All right. Make
boy.
a strength check.
Can I make? Can I make a move check here?
Move check.
I will say because
Staring right at him.
because his deception failed, you can use a reaction to.
Can I make an attack roll?
Yeah, but she's going to be able to. She essentially, she can impose disadvantage because she didn't fall for your deception. So this attack roll is a disadvantage.
Oh, it's an attack roll.
Or no, the strength check. The strength check because you're trying to pull it.
18.
Am I making a strength check?
18. No.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 and
it's
a
for
15.
the bug makes the check, or it's the DC is the bugs. Yeah, you tug on it and it hurts like hell on your ear. And you take 3 points of like slashing damage, essentially reef on her ear. But it does not come off.
It does not come off. Very fun. I have a new earring.
It might eat the bug.
What?
You're gonna eat the bug.
Tim, I snuzz up to Callie's ear and I
This is the darkest timeline.
I get it.
This is absolutely the darkest timeline.
I eat that bug.
We haven't been in a Zoom
you
chat
can
together
make-
for 4 months, and this is what happens.
Make an unarmed attack.
That'll be with advantage because I'm still under Tensor's transformation.
Yeah,
and if it
your
hits,
jaw muscles
it does
swole as
2d12 force damage in addition.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah, it's a 19.
Nope. That
20.
Okay, yes, that hits. As you manage to kind of start to crack through its shell, which is very hard. As your jaw flexes down onto it. So you can roll your damage.
21 points of damage.
Okay, 21 points of damage. So you watch as it lets go, and it is going to try to bite through your.
I got septum. I've been trying to get letters down to septum for so long.
That is a 23.
I can't shield because I can't cast spells. It fucking gets me, Tim.
You watch as with lightning speed as you bite down onto it, it lets go and turns and slams into your septum and right through your septum.
I can't bite it.
I think it's not in your bite range. You're like,
I'm gonna fucking slam my face into the table to squish this bug.
Okay.
And I will do that repeatedly until it's dead.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
I'll fucking this motherfucker will run out of hit points before I do. Fucking 29.
Yeah. Who rolled that damage?
Just so chat
22
knows.
points of damage.
Yeah. You also take that damage.
Yeah, you bet I do.
And the table does too.
As the table is buckles and you do squish the bug, and there is a sickening pop as this thing releases. It's still through your nose, but it's broken enough. You kind of reef it out, and you do have a hole
that out
in your nose.
Just so Chad knows, I've been trying to get letters to have a septum for literal years since we were sitting on Tim and Emma's couch in their living room. I've been trying for years to get him to have a septum.
Canonically, Numbers does.
Yeah, because I gave it to him.
Yeah.
It did go through the septum piercing that was just healing from fucking a year ago.
Just
I quickly cast mending on the table.
Yeah, it's Jerp kind of looks over as you fix the table. She goes,
thank you.
That was Clack. Clack says that.
Oh, thank you.
No problem, Clack. I know you're a fan of good tables.
No, but I think it's important to thank people when they do things.
It's admirable.
He's so drunk.
Yana, that's well, thank you for thanking him. And
You're welcome.
Just a vicious cycle of thank yous.
Yeah, it's just back and forth. So you managed to kill the horrifying piercing bug. Would you like to continue your evening of revelry? You essentially party on through the night?
Nah, getting his septum pierced really put letters off. He's going to bed.
Okay, so you head to bed. So you all make your way to
But
your
I do it in a
rooms.
way that doesn't insist that Clack has to come to bed. Because it seems like they're in their thanking circle. I see that and I do I kind of Irish exit.
Yeah.
Callie,
He doesn't even notice you. He's so focused on Yana.
Callie wanted to talk to Neppy, but whenever that can happen is
Absolutely. Neppy has just stepped out to the bathroom.
in Neppy's somewhere.
It's been a long day,
Yeah.
Oh, here she comes. She comes kind of racing back. She has to use the bathroom a lot more these days.
Back.
And she's back. Callie wanted to talk to you.
Oh, I sit back down at the table.
After letters is left, I guess.
Does he still have the thing on his nose?
He managed to smash his head
He smashed
into the table until it died.
Of course he did.
I didn't take any actual damage because I got 50 temporary hit points when I did that.
Amazing.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's okay.
I guess, yeah, Callie would have just like slid in beside Neppy to where she's sitting.
Hi.
Callie very drunk at this point, I'm assuming. And would take like, I guess, like take Neppy's hand and just like sit, because she hasn't seen her in months.
Yeah.
And she'd sit and just like very quietly. She'd be like, I found my dad.
You found your father. Oh, that's so wonderful, Kelly.
And I might get to see my mom.
Where?
Where?
She was supposed to come with the Everstorm, and they were going to meet you at the top of the Weeping Widow Mountain.
At the top of the Weeping Widow Mountain.
That's so wonderful. Oh, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, like less than a year now, right?
Oh yeah, this was about 4 months ago, 4.5 months ago.
So that's 7 months. In 7 months?
No, it's been about 4.5 months since you saw him. You're 5 months, just over 5 months into this year-long break. So it was near the beginning of that break. So yeah, it was about 4.5 months ago. You found.
So in how many months?
Oh, you're going to meet her in about 6 months, right?
6 months.
11-month calendar.
11-month calendar. Yes.
Yeah. So about 5.5 months.
In like just under 6 months.
That's so wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, me too.
Fantastic. You look very good. I'm so glad. I've missed you.
I've missed you too. I think she just like sit there with Neppy.
Just like hold her hand.
Yeah. I miss my earring.
I know. You'll get another.
Ears bleed.
I put my hand over the hole in a healer. Like I put a first level cure wounds into her.
Nice. All right. So you all make your way to your chambers, and you come to the next morning. Some of you a little more hungover than others, but you make your way back down, and there is kind of a continental breakfast situation at the in-between. As you all have your breakfast and come together, what would you like to do?
I know that Adonis called us from all sorts of places, and I'm not sure where everyone was. But I can take us all back to Ulfreen, and if you need to be sent somewhere, I'm sure Adonis can send you back from whence you came.
Yeah, he'll be able to put you guys, back wherever you were. Sort of his thing.
And then that way he doesn't have to do a group call, which I've heard is expensive.
It's very expensive. I mean, I would allow you, pick up the whole tab for the bar, but you guys blew through a lot of business funds for this kind of thing just with the group call. I mean, it is very expensive. Like it almost breaks the laws of everything. So
wait, you're charging us for the call made to us?
I'm saying if it hadn't been a group call, I could have comped the drinks last time.
It's not in the budget. It's not.
We blew the budget on the group call. Is what
okay,
I'm saying.
that checks out. Yeah.
I don't know if listen. I know you guys have known Adonis for a while.
Yep.
He's not very good with keeping track of money. The business, I don't really know how it stays afloat. The books are in a terrible state, and I feel like someone has to try and put some sort of limits on the spending. And we're not being paid to track these items down. As far as I know, no one's paying us to track these items down. It's like a sort of a service we're providing, but we don't get funding. Supposed to be secret. So money's tight, is what I'm saying. So, but he can send you back to wherever you need to be.
Well, why don't I take us back to Ulfreen? I can take us out to Blackwater Keep, and then we can, or I can just take us out front of Adonis's. We can drop off the chain and then go from there.
Yeah, let's go see Adonis.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do in the Astral Sea before you leave?
Because Neppy doesn't. Neppy has seen all those shops, but doesn't remember them. Do I get any sense of anything with any do I get a sense of recognition from the shops at all?
Make a wisdom check.
That's cocked. It was unfortunate because it was a 14 and a natural 20. Okay, 19.
19. There is some familiar, this place doesn't seem totally foreign to you, but you don't really know why.
Okay. Well, there is one thing that I do want to do before we leave, but I can't do it in here. I want to scry on the person that I can't scry on when I'm on the material plane. So I think we should find a nice corner place for me to do that, and then I'm going to try and.
We've got our rooms till 11.
Yes. I'll. Well, why don't I usher everyone over back to our Kokanee and Neppy's room. Get them in,
all right.
And then
So
I'm gonna scry on Cora Thorn Gage.
All right.
I hate her. I hate her so much. So I think a wisdom save on her part.
Yes. What's the DC?
It's an 18.
18. Is there any add-ons? Because I guess you don't have anything of hers, but
scrying. It's from the player's handbook. I mean, I know her well. We've spoken a lot through sending. She hates my guts, if that helps any. And I hate hers mutually.
See. You've met the target. 0. Second hand. Familiar. Know the target well. Okay, so she gets a -5 because you do know the target pretty well.
I've watched her get dressed for her coronation.
Yeah.
I feel like I know her
very well.
Weird.
So
flex.
yeah, so it's okay.
Wasn't my choice. I just scryed on her and that's what I saw.
It's not my fault. I was just spying on her and that's what she happened to be doing.
Absolutely.
It's not my fault that I was looking through her window when she was changing. What?
You think that Neppy's very sweet, but secretly Neppy's a little bit of a creep. No, I'm just kidding. Neppy's.
That is a failure.
Okay.
That was I only rolled a 3. And even with everything, that will not get to 18. So as you stare into your bowl, your sight kind of passes into that tunnel vision as you feel yourself fly through the astral sea. And you realize that Cora is on this plane. And you come to a kind of blurred vision around what looks like a basin of some kind. You can see a pool of water that looks almost milky, kind of slightly pink. And you can see the rim is sort of this black twisted metal, and it looks slick. And you see a face kind of rise up out of this pool. A familiar face. The face of Cora Thorngage, but it's slightly different. You remember Cora as a halfling, fairly round, but now her face is elongated somewhat. You can see a picture of beauty. And she was a beautiful woman, but you can see now that her face is elongated, and you see the rest of her body start to kind of float to the top of this pool, her eyes closed. You can see her hair is kind of black, now jet black, and kind of splayed out around her, what once was kind of a reddy brown. And you can see her body is quite a bit taller than you remember. She now looks to be maybe nearly 7 feet, maybe 7.5 feet tall. And you can see her hands kind of float up. And then her legs, or where her legs would be, you can see just a massive writhe of tentacles. She opens her eyes. And you can see them burning into you. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw for me, please.
How close am I to Neppy?
You're next to her.
Okay.
cocked. 14.
14. That is not enough.
With my +4?
You feel this pounding in your head. You take You take 30 points of psychic damage. As you feel, instead of being kicked out of this vision, you feel yourself being pulled towards her as you feel your vision get very, very up close to her face. And she smiles. And then she sinks back into the milky water. You also lose 5 intelligence as you snap out of the vision.
Okay. I'd come out. My nose, I'm assuming, is bleeding. And my
Oh
ears
yeah,
are
your
bleeding.
nose, your eyes, and your ears.
Can I do
And you, as you were watching this, you watched Neppy as she was looking over, her face like slammed into the bowl, as like it happened very quickly before she kind of snapped back out.
Can I, as soon as she like snaps back out, can I do a medicine check on her?
Sure.
Hierarchy. I know.
Hey, that's pretty good for Callie. It's an 18.
Yeah, it seems like you can tell she suffered some kind of psychic damage. And you assume related to the scrying. It's difficult to tell how extensive the damage is, just from a external exam, but it looks pretty rough to be bleeding from her eyes, her ears, and her nose. That's some serious brain damage.
I'm gonna put like, I think Callie put like 50.
Sure.
Lay on hands. She just like grab her face, like hold her face and put 50 lay on hands. How do you feel?
She saw me.
Cora.
And she pulled me down. She didn't have tentacles coming from her face. Like, she didn't look like a mind flayer, did she?
No, but her skin had kind of a purplish, kind of a light purple tinge to it.
She is something different than the mind flayer. She was beautiful and horrible. Tentacles where her legs should be. She sat in the brine, lay in a brine. And I like feel the headache kind of come in. Can I try and cast Greater Restoration on myself to fix the...
Yeah.
I cast Greater Restoration on myself to fix
And you feel your mental clarity return.
Okay. Am I okay? Like, am I okay?
Pretty shook. You've had experiences where you've been seen in a scrying spell.
Yes. She's seen me before.
But this being actually controlled somewhat while in that scrying spell was new.
I think she's more powerful here than she is on the material plane. There is something very wrong. She's planning something. She's being patient. She has nothing but time at this point. I'm very scared of her. I'll never say that to her face. But I'm scared of her.
And that is where we're going to end it tonight.
Oh my God.
Welcome back, y'all.
Tim, we're still on our year off, okay?
Yes, you are. You absolutely are.
Thank you, Rogie. Thank you. Wow, y'all. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us this evening. Before we go tonight, we are going to do one more giveaway here. So if you want to pop an emote in the chat, and I will collect those very, very shortly. And I have one more Blackwater mug to give away. So I'm going to give you all 2 minutes to do that. But while you're throwing emotes up in the chat, if you would like to win a beautiful mug from us, a limited edition, they don't make these anymore. Well, they do. They could, but we don't. We're not.
We chose not to make them because of the company that made them.
Yes. We are going to be back on Wednesday for DM Roulette. With Jasper Cartwright from 3 Black Halflings, and we're waiting on a couple other guests, so I'm very, very excited about that. And then next week, we're going to be back. Rogue's going to be here. It's going to be awesome for episode...
Punch!
I know, such a punch. For episode 69, the nicest episode of D&D that I'll have ever played in my life. And we're going to be giving away a Vanguard privacy screen from Legendcraft. So please come hang out. It's going to be great. And it can be signed or unsigned, whatever you want. Put some art with it. It'll be awesome. Okay, let me take a look at the chat here and let me get some emotes here.
Adam, get out.
Adam, you're not allowed to win. You have one. Okay.
Rogue, what are you doing?
Rogue's on a mission.
She
all right.
absolutely is.
So I think I'm gonna almost last chance here to get in a emote. I'm gonna take off the people who are on my previous list who did not, aren't here. Okay, and I've numbered them. Sweet. Someone give me a number between 1 and 8.
6.
7.
Sean did it first.
Molly, I'm gonna send you a mug.
Hey.
Whoa, fun.
Molly, thank you so much for being one of our longest viewers. We're very excited. I'm gonna send you one of these mugs. So if you can, I'm not sure if you're in our Discord, but you can just private message me your information, or you can just whisper it to us on here at BlackwaterDnD. So be careful out there, friends, because you never know when a creepy tentacle mind flayer lady might try to eat your brain. So
be safe. I missed that.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Be safe.